Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hello, Canada, hockey fans, the United States of Newfoundland.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Hockey is back, and so are we. Welcome in. It's finally here. The day is finally here. The Leafs in Sens. I know it's just preseason, but I don't care because I am so pumped up. Welcome in, everybody. We are moments away from kicking off the preseason. If you were with us last weekend for the Montreal-Toronto Prospect Tournament, it was lights out. It was amazing. It was a blast, and I'm so happy that we are back here kicking off the preseason. Game one, it all starts today. We got your lineups, we got your rosters, we got some news. We got so much for you. If you're new here, welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We want you hanging out with us all season long. Let's go around the horn, make some hellos. Blended, what's going on? Welcome in. Void, hello there. Jen W in the house. Canadian Ball Edits, welcome in. Lala's Place, great to see you. Bradley, hello there. First game, glad to have you. Touch, what is up? Welcome in. Richard, good to see you. Richard coming in, upgrading to the All-Star membership. Oh, and Richard dropping 5 gifted memberships. Get the sticks tapping in the chat for Richard. That's what we do. Anytime we celebrate someone, we put the little hockey stick emoji, little stick taps in the chat. Richard, thank you so much. Morgan, hello there. Jonathan, welcome in. Maddock, good to see you. Gerard, what's up? Daniel Barry, hello. Denver in the house. What's going on? Welcome in. Alvino, good to see you. Trevor, what's up? Crazy Canuck, what's shaking? T88, everybody getting those memberships. Richard, thank you so much. Feel invincible? What's up? Do you feel super old school projector? What? Do you have a super old school projector? You know what? I may. But that's a random question. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's get into it. There's a lot to talk about. If you watched my video on camp, you know the Leafs roster is huge. There's a lot of players going on.
Let's go.
Marshall, what's going on? Welcome in. Emma coming in with that subscribe. There you go. Welcome in. Now, the Leafs have already made a couple transactions. They've already sent a couple players back to their junior teams. This includes Sam McHugh. He actually played okay in the Prospect Tournament. Maxim Miryov, Miroslav Holinka, Marshall Finney, and Nathan Mays. Now, a lot of those names may not mean anything to you. Emma loves the NHL. Love it. Well, you're in the right place. Oscar, what's going on? But this is key. Marshall Finney, who had a good couple games against Montreal, Finney is the one that nailed one of the Leafs, well, their top prospect, Big Ben, right? Nailed him, knocked him out, gave him a concussion, and we hope everybody is okay from that. But those are the players that have since been released. So let's get this going. Who's playing tonight? Everybody wants to know who's in it, who's playing. Well, here is the projected lineup for the Ottawa Senators. Now, in the preseason, what happens is when a team is on the road, they usually don't draft their top stars. The home team drafts their big lineup, and that's exactly what we're seeing today. Here is the lineup for the Senators. Oscar, of course I do. Of course I do. All right, here it is. You may not know a lot of these names. For the Sens, Angus Crookshank is playing with Shane Pinto and Drake Batherson. Ex-Maple Leaf Noah Gregor. He's going to be in with Stephen Halliday and Michael Amadio. We got Zach McEwen with Adam Gaudette, and I can't believe I'm saying this name. I can't believe this player is on a PTO with the Sens. He's trying to make it a third-line winger. Nikolai Kuhlman. Yes, Nikolai Kuhlman, ex-Toronto Maple Leaf. Nikolai Kuhlman is playing for the Sens tonight. Then we got Cole Reinhardt with John Jenik and Xavier Bogault. On defense, Thomas Chabot with Carter Yakimchuk. Tyler Cleven with Kalen Addison. Donovan Sabrango and Max Gwinnett. And if you've watched the Canadian Juniors, we've talked a lot about Donovan Sabrango. Sabrango, he is a rock star. And then in net, going to be split squad duty, Mad Sogard and Dustin Turkowski. And now we will try to get all these names as quick as I can, but it's crazy. Enough about the Senators. Let's talk about the Maple Leafs. Who are we seeing here in Toronto? Well, Easton Cowan is going to be in the lineup tonight. Max Domi in the lineup. Nikita Greenikin in the lineup. Callie Yarncroc. Matthew Nyes, my boy, in the lineup. Mitch Marner. Austin Matthews. William Nylander. Patch. Max Pacioretty, he's in the lineup. Jacob Quinlan, Ryan Reeves, and John Tavares. Talk about a star-studded lineup for your opening preseason game at home. On the D side, we got Noah Chadwick with Oliver, Ekman, Larson, and I'm pumped. I can't wait to see what Ek is going to bring to this team. Timothy Liljegren is in there. Jake McCabe, Morgan Riley, Chris Tanev, and the big man standing at 6'7" from parts unknown, Cade Weber. He's getting in there, and we're going to see split goaltending duty between Matt Murray and Joseph Wall. And yes, you heard me correct. Matt Murray, he's been working out. He's looking good apparently all offseason. So he's going to come in here and get his shot at split duty with Joseph Wall. That's going to be good. RK Marner on a PTO. That's funny. Cam, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Those are the lineups. So big Toronto Maple Leaf lineup, little bitty small lineup for the Ottawa Senators. But that's going to flip around later in the week when we get some rematch action and Toronto's going to be on the road. You know, they're going to have a lot of their young stars out there when the Sens put out their pros. Would like to sleep. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Of course, as you are coming in, make sure you're tapping that thumbs up, hit that like button, and of course, hit that subscribe. Chris, what's going on? Go Leafs, go. I'm so excited, as I've been saying. Not only do we have a star-studded Leaf lineup coming in here tonight, Jose, what's going on? Welcome in. Not only that, not only is it a Sunday, not only have we had a fantastic weekend, but it's my birthday weekend. It's been my birthday weekend. We've been celebrating, so this stream closes out the birthday weekend. So thank you for joining us here for that. Tristan, what's going on? Welcome in. I am so excited. I cannot wait. The Leafs and Sens, the Battle of Ontario. There's no better way. Thank you, Cam. There's no better way to kick off a preseason than putting one of the biggest rivalries, the Battle of Ontario. It's going to be huge. Chris, thank you so much. Not on PTO. So that is going to be awesome. Yes, it was a joke, Morgan. It was a joke. We know he's not really on PTO. Chris, thank you. Denver, it's going to be starting momentarily. It's just coming on. Richard, thank you so much. Thank you for everything, Richard. Grill Bro, thank you so much. Welcome in Leafs home opener is on my birthday. There you go. You share a birthday with McCabe. I get to share my birthday with John Tavares and Sergei Bobrovsky. It's pretty fun when you get to share it with some NHL players. The only rivalry. I tell you, if they could have the Battle of Ontario for the early game and the Battle of Alberta as the late game every day, I would be happy. Those are two unbelievable rivals. And here we go. Players are making their way onto the ice. They're coming in here in Toronto, and they are set. Jose coming in with the $10 happy birthday super chat. Thank you so much. Stick taps for you. Get those stick taps going. Thank you for the birthday super chat. Much appreciated. Oh, okay. All right. So there are some new rule changes this year, and we're going to get into a lot of that as we go. I don't want to throw everything out at you at once in time for the first preseason game, but some of the new rule changes include some changes to, the delay a game, right? The puck goes over the glass, the referee blows the whistle. You can challenge it now to confirm if it was indeed tipped out over. You can't challenge it to say, is it a penalty or not a penalty if the ref didn't call it? But if the penalty is called, you can challenge it to review it. Jacob, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. There's some other rule changes, some other modifications. We're going to get into all of that. Plus, the Fanatics jerseys. Fanatics has taken over. Fanatics has taken over the jersey sales, making the jerseys. They've officially released 4 different versions of jerseys that are available at different price points. We're going to break that all down. We're going to talk about that at first intermission, as well as talk about the top performances of a lot of these players. Habs and Leafs should now be battle on Bay Street. I like that. Battle on Bay Street has a nice ring to it. Bruce, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just coming in, thank you for joining us. Even if you're not in the chat, if you're just listening along in the background or have us up on the TV, thank you so very much for tuning in. Now, for those who are in the chat, I do want to let you know, by chatting along and being engaged with the channel, you're earning points, because who doesn't love points? You can check your points at any time by typing !points in the chat. That will let you know what you've earned. Then you will be able to redeem your points all night long and bring up different graphics as we go. There's Maple Leaf graphics, Senators graphics, there's graphics for a variety of teams. You will see different commands like what I just put in there, !redeem, go Leafs go. There are things like that you can redeem to play along. Now, channel members, you have the added ability to play with custom emojis all night long. Cheer on your favorite teams by dropping those logos in the chat, especially when goals are scored. Chuck, how's it going? Welcome in. Lobster Boy, welcome to the show. Good to see you. So many familiar faces back with us this year. Thank you for being here. What a summer it has been. I know we saw a lot of you for some of our Canadian Football League streams over the summer. We've been having a lot of fun. B Disney, what's going on? I don't know if I said hello, but hello. B Disney playing the slot machines. That's right. As you're earning points, you can play the virtual slot machines to try and earn more points. So lots of things you can do to play along. All right, the lights are still down. They're still skating around, but they're getting on the benches. We're going to have the anthems coming up momentarily. And as soon as we get some stuff going, we are going to bring it all to you. I can't wait. Let's go. Let's get these anthems going, and then we're going to switch it over to our game screen and get rocking. This obviously should be a big advantage for the Maple Leafs with all their big stars in this lineup. Now, Berube, new coach, Berube, has been working these guys pretty hard, and he's been pretty impressed with what he has seen so far. Apparently, his message is coming across to the players strong. They were working hard in the corners, a lot of corner drills, really driving into their heads. You gotta be tougher. Play with that chip on your shoulder. The NHL game is changing. It once was a speedy game. Now it's about power, power forwards, power in the corners. It's a power game, and he is working to instill that in them. And we got about 2 or 3 seconds to go, and the anthem's going to be kicking off here momentarily. Let's see what they have to say. I'm just waiting for it to come in.
Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau. We ask that you turn your attention to the video board as we honor their lives.
All right, so I can't bring you the audio for this, but they are doing a tribute here to the Goudreaus. Very unfortunate situation that we all know about. We've all heard about the situation with the Goudreaus. Theo Sam Eagle, hello there. Welcome in. Colin, how's it going? I am the Paul. Should not be. Paul, welcome in. Perry, good to see you. Alfonso, hello there. This is preseason. So, yes, a very nice tribute they're doing right now for the Goudreaus. Horrible situation, terrible situation that occurred. Every team in the NHL is doing a tribute and honoring the Goudreaus. The Columbus Blue Jackets have come out and said they're going to leave a stall in the locker room open with Goudreau's jersey hanging in it all season long. So a terrible situation that unfortunately is going to hang with us for the duration. So we're just going to have a moment of silence for the Goudreaus. All right, thank you for that. Just a somber moment, but something you give a lot of respect to a lot of the teams for doing.
Remove your hats and join Natalie Morris in the singing of our national anthem.
Natalie Morris.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patient love in all of us command. Car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
All right, great job, Natalie Morris. Thank you, hockey hair extraordinaire. But here we are. It's time. Let's get things ready to go. We're pumped. We're set. We are all set to go. The widgets will update and load as we get started. But welcoming everybody, make sure you tap that thumbs up, crush that thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button for us. Sogard, he's getting the start here for the Sens. And on the Leafs side of the ice, Joseph Woll is going to tend the twine for the first half. And we are ready to rock and roll. Joseph Woll should be your starter come the regular season. There's Chris Tanev wearing number 8 for the Maple Leafs. And here we go, off the opening draw. This is going to be won by the Sens. They're going to send it around. Woll is going to be out to stop and play this one up. Here it comes, Matty Nyes. Matty Nyes going to tip this past the Senator player. He's going to try and chase this one down. This going around down in the corner. And we got a whistle and a stoppage just as quick as we got started. This is going to stop. And it's going to be Matthew Nyes with a penalty just like that. Matthew Nyes is going to the box. A little stick lift in the corner. That is going to get up in the face. And so we're going to the box. The Ottawa Senators going to start here on the power play. This coming around. Toronto going to play this to line. Ottawa going to hold this one in. They're going to look to move this one around. Amadio in the corner, going to cycle, trying to put this one through. And Toronto able to clear this all the way down the ice. That is exactly what they needed to do. Here comes Ottawa back over the line. They're going to roll this one in. Some of the widgets taking longer to load than the others, but hey, this is preseason. Shot right on, and Joseph Wall going to make that stop. Going to hang on to it. There we go. Starting to roll in.
I really like the energy that he's brought, and he's got that ability. In the black and white game on Saturday, he came from that very same spot and was able to score in that game. That time there, though, Joseph Wall in good position and made a solid save.
Pulls the draw back there.
Just on the side, Ottawa again off the draw. They're going to hold this one in, trying to go cross ice, setting it up, face-off dot with a shot right on Wall. Made a nice save there. This coming back around, putting it in. This just wide. That was a close call. All right, now we just got one more widget. We need to get rolling. Hasn't updated just yet. We'll see if we can fix that on the fly as Toronto gets this one out again. Playing it all the way around. 50 seconds left to go on the Senators power play. Going to dump this one in. Ottawa back across the line.
Travis Green, what you've got, and these guys after
just coming around and through. Hasn't updated yet, but it will shortly. Side, Ottawa setting it up. 30 seconds to go. Dumping it back to the line. Cross ice. Batherson, little behind the back pass to the line. Back to Batherson. Batherson looking. He's going to send this in. It's deflected up and at a play. Wow. Good pace here, but Toronto in trouble right off the bat, taking a penalty. Matthew Nyes getting the little high stick in. They're still trying to overcome and work through. Face off. Ottawa going to get waved out, switching their face-off men around. Off the draw, this coming back to the line. Cross ice, Toronto, quick stick, going to knock this one down. Here comes Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner cutting across, short-handed, tries to feed it through. Can't do it. Tried to hit Ekman Larson. Ottawa back the other way. Driving in, Liljegren with a nice play to take his man in the corner. Marner coming back. Little back check. Here's a long blast. That's going to go just wide side of the net. Putting this around in front. It's weird to see Ekman Larson with the 95. Quick shot is going to go high. Penalty has expired. We're back at even strength now. Down in the corner, Nyes back out. Marner trying to bank it off the boards, and here's Matty Nyes. He gets it. He's going with Tavares. 2-on-1 across to Tavares. He drops it back to the third man. Quick backhander. Back to Tavares. He just couldn't tap that one in. Dallas, hello there, welcome in. Lewis, welcome in. Toronto making some changes. Riley with this now. Going to play this across to Tanev. Riley and Tanev together. You'll probably see that a lot this season. Here it comes. Beautiful feed. What a shot in the glove save. Toronto coming real close as Nikita Greenkin found himself all alone in there with a beautiful little touch pass. Down in the corner, Nylander getting in there. Again, Toronto's going to pick this one up. Willie has it. He's going to flip it and carry it. Willie through the middle over to the near side. Dropping it back for Riley. Cross-ice pass. Walking in. Max Domi. What moves? And a nice stop here by Sogard as Domi is dancing here early. Coming in off the bench. What a move. This coming around. Toronto back with it. Big Cade Weber. He's going to play this one ahead. Nylander is going to stop. He's going to look back to Riley. Weber, he's going to get the return feed. Weber now up to Domi. Domi going to chip this one. Here comes some new legs. Callie Yarncroc, he's going to come in. The Crocker, he's going to slide this one back in the corner. This coming around. Yarncroc playing with Quinlan here. And Ottawa's going to send this down the ice. No icing call. Side of the net. Wall is down, and he's going to cover this one up as Weber and Liljegren standing in front. I'll tell you, makes me a little nervous to see Weber and Liljegren together there in front. But Greenakin, nice move to Pacioretty He actually made the little pass, and Pacioretty coming in with a nice little adjustment, a nice little touch. Wow, that was close. Yeah, if you're just coming in, welcome, and make sure you hit that like for us. We're almost at 100 likes already, so great job, everybody. Thank you for hitting that button, and of course, hit that subscribe as well. Here's a shot right off the draw. Nice knockdown. Toronto going to cycle this one around. Here comes Cowan. Cowan going to send this cross ice. Toronto pass to Reeves, and he can't take that on the stick. Just going around behind the net. Toronto trying to chase this one down. Easton Cowan getting his stick. Reeves in there with a big hit, and the Ottawa player loses his stick. Reeves is battling in there. Just coming around in the corner. Easton Cowan throwing his weight around now. They're still battling here in the corner, trying to pick this one up. They're still cutting around.
So noticeable, he just kept throwing him back out there. And
there we go. This is what I was looking for.
Was kind of the talk of training camp for the first few days last
year. Going to move this one ahead. Ottawa on the rush. Coming up over the line, going to carry it in, trying to deep through. Noah Gregor in there getting some good work. Gregor playing with Amadio. It's like the ex-Leaf line. Taken away by Liljegren. Liljegren going to pass this one up, and Marner going to slide this down into the Ottawa zone. We're 5 minutes gone here in the first period. It's been mostly all Ottawa, large in part due to the penalty that Matthew Nyes took. Matthews getting on the ice now. Matthews, side of the net. Nyes trying to feed it to him. He can't. So it's Nyes, Marner, and Matthews here together. John, how's it going? Lori, what's going on? Welcome in. Ian, welcome in. Thank you so much. Spooky, what's up? Great to see you, Spooky. Hope all is well. And for those just coming in, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. If I've missed you, I will catch you. Uvia, hello there. Antonio, what's going on? Stefan, hello. Money, welcome in. Here we go, off the draw. Ottawa going to win another one. They're going to slide this one around. Puck is bouncing through the middle of the ice. Yarncroc couldn't pick it up. Leafs do recover in the neutral zone. Here comes Willie. Willie, he's going to stick handle this around near side of the ice, sliding it around behind the net. Toronto, Domi tries to feed it back right in front. Can't do it. Ottawa defense playing up tight on him. This coming back through. Toronto in the corner. High hit. Ottawa going to pick it up. They're going to move this one ahead. A little flip play. Going to get this one out and all the way down the ice. In the corner. McEwen with a nice move. Out in front. They shoot. And they score. The Senators open the scoring. Wow. A hard rock and a hard shot just like that as the Ottawa Senators dump this one in the corner. McEwen in after it, battling hard. It comes right out in the high slot in a rocket shot. An absolute rocket. Just, wow. Unbelievable. That was in and out so fast. Jan Jenik going to pick up his first goal of the preseason. And the Ottawa Senators take a 1-0 lead here over the Maple Leafs early. My goodness. All right, they're going to bring this Toronto, bring it back down into the Ottawa zone. Dom, hello there. Nathan, what's up? Baxter, hello. Let's see if Toronto can get this one tied up. That was a bad goal. It was a nice shot, but not a good goal. In the corner, although Jan Jenik making memories with that one. Scoring here in Toronto. This is going to come all the way down. It's going to be an icing call against Ottawa. So the Maple Leafs will get a chance with an offensive zone face-off here. But again, McEwen doing the work. He dumps it in. He goes in the corner. He actually fanned on the initial pass. Riley a little soft there. It comes right out in the slot, wide open. Jenik had 36 points in 55 games with Tucson of the AHL last season. And that's a big goal. He's going to appreciate that one. Jenik's going to lose this draw. Toronto scrambling. And, of course, Jenik walks right out of the pile with it. Gets it to the line. Not out. Ottawa's second effort. This does. Liljegren, he's back to pick it up. Lily, long feed, hitting Cowan. Cowan going to tip this one in. Reeves coming in with a little hit here on Addison. trying to bring this one around. It coming in the middle. Cowan's going to get there first. He doesn't have a shot. He's going to pull back and cycle it down low. Cade Weber going to pull up. Ryan Reeves behind the net. He's going to bank it off the boards to Weber. Weber going across. Pass behind Liljegren. He had to spin around and grab it. Shot goes way wide. Weber and Liljegren together could be problematic. But hey, it's preseason. Cowan in the corner. Gets it to the point. Here's a long shot by Weber. That's deflected up and out of play. Frank, we are live. We are live. And unfortunately, they're going to a commercial break. But hot start here for the Senators. Senators taking it to the team. All right, Morgan, please, you don't need to repeat it. Thank you. Brett, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Again, thank you everyone for being here. Not the start we wanted to see, but hey, it hasn't let the wind out of my sails. I'm still hopeful. I'm still excited. It's preseason. Everybody's just getting a feel for it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 7 likes away from 100 likes. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for us. And of course, subscribe to the channel. We'll be here all season, not just doing Maple Leafs. We're going to have tons of hockey coverage for you. If you didn't get a chance to hang out with us last year, we did 222 shows. 222 shows, and we're going to look to best that this year. So thank you for lending us your ear and watching along with us. But hey, we're going to have some fun this season. We will cover most preseason games for Toronto. Like to get some other preseason games in as well. But it totally depends on some of the broadcast schedules. Unfortunately, with preseason hockey, especially outside of Canada, there's not a lot that are broadcasts that we can actually pick up the feeds for. So it makes it a little hard if we can't get the feed to show you. But we will be investing. So we will be picking up a whole bunch of Etamarket games this season. So we'll have a lot more coming. That's right, Theo. You got to hold back. It's only preseason game 1. Got to hold back a little bit. And just like that, there it is, 100 likes on the board. Thank you so much for getting that done so quickly. So this Toronto, how are they going to bounce back? What are they going to do? Let's go. Lucas, what's up? Yeah, he came close. He came close. Face off near side of the ice, down in the Ottawa zone. Marner, Matthews, Nyes, the forwards out there for Toronto.
Once again, and that's what's exciting about the start of each year. You know, both of these teams just the newness.
This is going to be dumped back across. I'm watching you from last season, Sam. It seems the Leafs might have more fight in their game. Cam, certainly. And that's something they have been working on, something the coaching staff wants to do. As Tanev is going to play this one up, Ottawa going to dump it right back in. Riley back over to Tanev. Tanev, he's going to play this ahead. Long pass back to Riley. He's going to carry it into the send zone. Riley trying to cycle it back. Matthews in the corner. I don't think Matthews has touched the puck once. Riley, cross ice. Here's a long shot by Tanev. It's deflected in front. They couldn't see it for a second. And the Sens going to pick it up. Batherson, he's going to move it. Long pass this into the Toronto zone. Morgan Riley back to pick it up. Again, Maple Leafs only 1 registered shot on net at this point. Here comes the Sens again. A shot. Wall goes down early. That sails Yamichuk, sending it high and over the net at 83 miles an hour. William Nylander going to pull in this loose puck. Going to move this one back around. Setting it up. Here comes Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He needs an extra large jersey just to get his name from shoulder to shoulder. Here comes the Sens again. Amadio has it taken away. Domi going to feed this one up to Willie. Willie going to spin around, going cross-ice pass. Going to hit Ekman-Larsson, but he's just offside. Just at the line, offside. There it is, Austin Matthews. We've got our first close-up shot of AM34 with the C on the left shoulder, on the left breast. It looks good on him, but what is he going to do? How is Matthews going to lead this team? How is he going to help change the philosophy in the locker room and bring this group close together to play to win instead of play for second place? Toronto off the draw, going to play this to the center ice line. They're going to bounce this one back. Some miscommunications here. Jake McCabe, he had to go in, has it knocked away. Ottawa going to steal this one around. Toronto getting it to the line now and out. This coming all the way down the ice. Back to pick it up and send it around. The Senators, they're first in here every time. Senators are winning these puck battles. And it's very clear that the strategy and the message in the Sens locker room is, hey, it's the first preseason game. Hey, you're playing against all the big studs of the Maple Leafs. Go out and have some fun and see what you can do. And right now, Ottawa is taking it. Now, we know, come on, these guys, they're not going full tilt. They're here to play. It's an exhibition game. It's a preseason game. They're here to go through the motions. They're here to work on plays. They're not going 100%. Liljegren going to pick it up, going to bank this one off the boards. All the way down. Reeves trying to turn around and pick it up. He can't do it. Here comes the Cowboy, Easton Cowan, going to flip this one up, down in the corner. Easton Cowan, boy, he really impressed a lot of folks during the season last year with the London Knights, and of course he's looking to really razzle-dazzle here in the preseason. He was exceptional last year. We'll see if that continues as he continues to grow here at the NHL level. Exactly, Cam. They don't want to get injured. They don't want to do something that they shouldn't. Ottawa holding it up behind their own net as the Go Leafs Go chants are breaking out. Here's a long pass all the way up, down, tipped right on Wall. He's going to play this one ahead. Toronto in their own zone, far side of the ice. Pass up to Matthews, to Nyes. Nyes coming in, going to leave it here for Marner. Marner taking a shot, hits a leg. This is going to bounce back. Marner has to come all the way back and pick it up. He does. Spinning around, cross-ice pass. In comes Tanev. He's going to roll this one down in the corner. Nyes going in here. Matthews helping him out. Comes right to Marner. Jam play side of the net. Sogard with a nice stop there. Marner back to the line. Riley going cross-ice to Tanev. Tanev back to Riley. Riley looking for a shooting lane. Tries to slide it through. Nice for the tip, but it goes into the corner. Tanev down low on the pinch. Matthews coming around. Marner feeding it in the slot. Can't hit Matthews or Nyes. And Ottawa just going to flip this one up. It's going to drop down. Crookshank right up in there. And Morgan Riley going to slow this one down. Morgan Riley hanging on to it. We're about 9 minutes left to go here in period number 1. Over the line, Nylander dropping it to Domi. Domi, here's a long shot. That doesn't get through. Domi can't come up with the puck. Ottawa going to slide this one around, and they can't get it out. Back in. Domi into the slot. Here's a shot. Quick chance there. They couldn't pull the trigger right on. Ottawa back the other way. Driving in Noah Gregor, ex-Maple Leaf. And Noah Gregor played very well for Toronto in his time when he got a chance. Now he finds himself here in the Ottawa Senators. This coming back. Ottawa with this now. They're going to take a look, trying to move this one through. Here's a long pass. Den's going to move it around. Wall out to get it. He misses it. Liljegren is in there. Pacioretty coming over to help him out. He's going to chip this one aside. Here's a long pass by Weber. Can't hit Tavares. And this is all the way down. Racing to try and get here was Nikita Greenikin. And they get it. The Leafs holding it. No, it just comes out over the line. Tavares and Pacioretty can't get it. Grebenkin trying to get it. He's going to put this one down in the corner. There, coming around. Chris, what's going on? Welcome in. In the corner, working through. Trying to get this again. They can't. And the Sens easily chipping this one out. Tanev going to play this one back. Tanev to Riley. Riley going to work this one through. Leo, how's it going? NHL, welcome. Good to see ya. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. 7.5 to go. Toronto still only one registered shot on net. Here comes the Sens. Another shot. That one gets blocked. Another shot looking for the tip in front. Doesn't exist. Back to the point. Ottawa cycling around, trying to get in here. Here's another shot from the middle of the ice. That one does not get through. This coming around. Blue car, hello there. Welcome in. Behind the Leaf net, Ottawa there first. Ottawa is all over this puck right now. Toronto is scrambling. Another shot. Wall getting a piece, sending this to the corner. This coming in front again. My goodness, it is everywhere. And we got some pushing and shoving. We're going to get a fight? No, just Riley. He's got the gloves on. He's got the Ottawa Senator player. Can't see who that is. Got him in a little bit of a headlock. It's Reinhardt. Riley and Reinhardt mixing it up, a little slap fight with the gloves on. They'll probably, are they going to send them both off? Give them 2 for roughing? Jeff, what's going on? Blinked? in hockey is back. Absolutely. They're going to go to commercial break. Not a great first period for this Maple Leaf star-studded lineup. 1-0 Ottawa. Ottawa really handing it to Toronto. Toronto struggling to find their way early. The goal that was scored, Jan Jenik from Zach McEwen and Nikolai Kuhlman getting in on the scoring. He picks up an assist, but Toronto's got to find their way, and they got to find it real quick. Bradley, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Preseason is about getting minutes in the legs. That's right. That's exactly right, Leo. Truth be told, we don't really care who wins and who loses. It doesn't count for anything. Of course, you still want your team to win. We still want Toronto to win. But hey, that's okay. It's all good. John, you're all good, my friend. You are all good. When play is going on, it's very hard to respond to the comments because the play is going really fast. I will certainly do my best. But welcome in, everybody. Thanks for tuning in here today. Glad to have you along for the ride. Great job with the likes. If you're just coming in, tap that thumbs up, but tap that subscribe button. We're on the way to 24,350. So thank you for coming in and hanging out with us for this preseason hockey game. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I know they're just getting ready. We all want them to be in the top form. But you know what I'm excited about? I'm kind of waiting to the halfway mark in this game when they make the goaltender changes. Because Joseph Wall got the start. That means Matt Murray is coming in relief at some point. They are splitting this game. And I'm excited to see what Matt Murray can do. We haven't seen him in a long time. When he finally came back and he was healthy, he did get into some games with the Marlies, and he looked good. He's been working hard all offseason, so I am pumped to see what Matt Murray is going to do. Now, Easton Cowan is somebody else. We're waiting for him to explode. He was a playoff MVP, most outstanding player, OHL champion last year with the London Knights. He was absolutely exceptional. 28th overall pick in 2023 by the Maple Leafs. But Easton Cowan is going to get going. And you know what? I don't like that he's kind of fourth line with Ryan Reeves. I'd like to see him get up with some more skilled players. No offense, Reeves. But hey, Easton Cowan, we want to see him get something going. Niemela is not playing tonight. He is not playing tonight. You know we'll see him soon, though. Here comes Marner over the line. Here's a quick shot. And that's going to be deflected up and out of play. So as expected, we are getting some 4-on-4 action for 2 minutes here. Riley with a roughing call and Cole Reinhardt with a roughing call. So some 4-on-4 action for the next minute and 44 in a game that's been all Ottawa Senators. We'll run through the stats at intermission. With Patches playing, does that mean he's been signed? Still PTO, Phil. Still PTO. This coming around. Toronto, they can afford to sign one of their PTO players. Whether that's Pacioretty, whether it's Lorentz. We'll have to wait and see. This coming in the corner. Trying to get through. And again, another whistle. Another high sticking call. This is, Timothy Liljegren. Liljegren, he's going for high sticking now. Mr. Dodge, yeah, we're gonna cover some of the out-of-town scores at the intermission. Stefan, hello there from Sweden. Welcome in. Good to see you. So another penalty for Toronto. They're getting some work on their 4-on-3 power play here. McCabe, Tanev. They're out here. Ottawa working this one around. Rick, how's it going? Time to rake up the Leafs. Ottawa setting up. Here they come. Into the zone, over the line. Batherson putting this one across. Taking a look from the knees. Here's a shot. How did that not go in? That hit somebody in front. What a stop by whoever bodied that hit as Ottawa was winding up in a great shot. I think it was Cruikshank who took that. Here they come up over the line. Ottawa setting it up again. Pinto going in deep. Batherson down low, getting it returned. This coming across. Shabbat in there as well with the shot right on, and Wall gonna hold and make that save. Solar, how's it going? Welcome in. Zoran, welcome in. Travis, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Great to see you. The Leafs and Sens action. Preseason hockey. Love it. Oh, it was Pinto. It hit Pinto. I think it got him in the back of the leg. 38 seconds left. The 4-on-3 power play. Off the draw, this one coming around, feeding it back to the line. Ottawa moving it to the near side faceoff dot. Back to the point. Taking a look. Addison moving this one up. Putting it back to Halliday. Halliday, he's going to take a shot. Nice save. Rebound is there. Wall got a piece, and that's going to go up and out of play as Michael Amadio getting a great pass, and he ripped it, and Wall just got enough to send that up and out of play. Oh my goodness. Gets a piece, it goes up. Michael Amadio just ripped it. Another offensive zone draw that the Senators win. They bring this back to the line. Setting it up, Addison kind of quarterbacking this one. Feeding it through right on the doorstep. Trying to tip that one in, and Ottawa couldn't do it. Waller shutting that door as Gaudette was there. So the 2 penalties to Riley and the Ottawa player now over, so it's a 5-on-4 for 25 more seconds. And finally, Toronto's going to knock this one out. They're going to quickly change. Here's a long pass. Ottawa going to miss that. That's going to be an icing call. So with 17 seconds remaining, Toronto getting lucky as Ottawa misses a pass, going to hit an icing call. But boy, oh boy, they come close. Michael Amadio, it was Gaudette, excuse me, right on the blue ice. Led the AHL with 44 goals last year, and he's looking to do more here in the NHL. I can prep what's going on. Welcome in. Good to see you. This pass coming across all the way down and around. Trying to work through. Vegas still picking Edmonton to win the cup. Do you know why that is? Chris, I have no idea why. I'm actually a little surprised by that. Edmonton has a defense and goalie problem, in my opinion. This coming around. Here comes Domi. Power play is over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Let's get Toronto to get a shot on net here. Andrew, how's it going? Welcome in. Matthews hasn't really done much yet. Puck is going to be flipped up and down the ice. Toronto, Domi, he's going to be the first one back. Domi going to reverse it. Domi playing with Cowan and Nylander here. This is going to be flipped in. It's going to hop right onto the Ottawa goaltender. And Sogard is going to hang on to it. David Savard would really even things out in Edmonton. Yeah, they're going to go to a commercial break here. It's a good point. You know, you mentioned about the Edmonton Oilers. You know, the Oilers, obviously, they had that big Leon Draisaitl signing, and we talked a little bit about that previously. They have a lot of players they need to sign. My biggest problem with the Oilers is what they're going to do in goaltending. Money buys you goaltenders. You need money to get good goaltenders. Listen, I love $1 million or $2 million tender or $3 million tender, but truth be told is that's a position you need to invest in. Bill, how's it going? Thank you. Welcome back to you as well. It's going to be a great one. And Edmonton has a couple of cheap goaltenders that I think, you know, Skinner was hit or miss last year. He had some good games. He had some dreadful games. I don't know what they are going to do long term. I don't think Edmonton's goaltending tandem is going to win them a cup. They have some good defenders, and we saw them actually play well last year. But again, I don't think that's the defensive lineup that's going to win you a cup. Defense plays a big part when you get deep in the playoffs and you're hurt and you're battered and you're bruised. And I just don't think Edmonton has that. So surprised to hear Vegas at this point has them as favorites to win the cup. JDA, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Good to see you. They have the odds because the Conn Smythe winner, they didn't have goalie defense and last year made it to the cup. Yeah, but you know what? Last year, they had above average goaltending. Skinner stood on his head sometimes. And you're right. They had the Conn Smythe winner. What McDavid and what Draisaitl did last year, they just scored more goals than their opponents, and that's how you win games. I don't see that happening 2 years in a row. I don't think Edmonton is going to be as good this year as they were last year. I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to see them go to the final in the West. But hey, we will see. All right, here we go. Dan, what's going on? That was last year. That was last year. Spinning this one around. And again, what happened? Well, yeah. Here we go. Let's come all the way down. If Toronto won the cup, oh my God, John, it would be crazy. Here's a shot right on by McEwen. And Joseph Wall is going to grab and hang on to that. 3:31 here to go in the first. Ben, how's it going? Welcome in. But listen, I hope Edmonton has another run in them. I really, really do. That would be spectacular. And if you're just coming in and joining us, thank you for being here. Continue to hit that thumbs up button. It really tells YouTube, hey, this is a cool place to be. And make sure you hit that subscribe as well. We want you to hang out with us all season long. Off the draw, this coming around. Toronto going to rip this one around. It's going to come out and down the ice. Matthew Nye is trying to get around his man. He can't. Now he goes down in the corner. Forecheck miss, but it comes right to Domi, who sends a laser, and that doesn't miss by much. In the corner, trying to cycle it around. Toronto struggling. Ekman Larson up here on the pinch, trying to get this one, bringing this one around. Sogard has played very well. Here's Toronto in front, and that's knocked in the corner. Nylander trying to pick this one up. Toronto back to the line. Nye's cutting through. Down in the corner to Domi. Domi tried to roll it in as Ekman Larson was coming in on the pinch. Ekman Larson's been coming up a lot here on the pinch. I like to see this. Toronto, very active D. Larson on the left, Tanev on the right, both been active on their points when they've been out there. Here comes the Sens. Sens going to move this one up across. Florida Park and the Explorers. Welcome in our partner channel, FPE. Good to see you, Dave. Here comes Toronto, cycling around, taking a hit. Morgan Riley behind his own net, looking to move this one through, trying to get this one around. Trying to get this one through and get this one done. And with 2:20 to go, it's going to be Morgan Riley going to the box again. Another Toronto power play. My goodness.
Good job of Amadio and Gregor putting pressure, and Riley, as he turned around,
we don't want to see this happen. With 2:20 left to go, Morgan Riley, that's Toronto's third high sticking penalty. Third. Guy, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you so much, Dave. Florida Park Explorers with some birthday wishes. Appreciate that. It has been an awesome birthday weekend. Andrew, thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is coming around Ottawa. Let's see what they can do here on this power play. They're getting lots of power play time here. This coming around, trying to play this through. Toronto steals. They're going to flip this one all the way down. Thank you, JDA. Yeah, it was a great weekend. We had a lot of fun. 2 minutes left to go here in the opening frame. That's been all Ottawa. Only one shot for the Maple Leafs. Here come the Sens again. Shot right on. Rebound. Wall sprawling across the line. Getting this stick out. Ottawa was there. Somehow Joseph Wall used the force and willed that puck to stop at the goal line. That did not go in. Wow. Guy, thank you so much. Appreciate that. My goodness. Lee, hello there. Rich, yeah, Wall looking good. He's made some good stops. He's made some very good stops. The one goal he did give up, though, was a little iffy. But that was good. He had to be on the money there. Here comes Ottawa, going to play this one across. Nye going to intercept, going to knock this one out. And Järnkrok, he picks it up, but they're going to say, nope, glove pass. You can't use your glove to pass it in the neutral zone. Austin, how's it going? Welcome in. Wesley, welcome in, everybody. Lucas, hello there. Welcome to the show. One and all. FPE 11 months, and what an 11 months it has been. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for everything. Here's to the best sports broadcaster. Amen, brother. Here's a shot that's going to be wrapped all the way down as Toronto clears it out. 1:13 to go in the power play. 1:30 to go in the period. Ottawa going to bring this one up, hammer it in, sails around behind the net. Toronto going to pick this one up and just sail this one all the way down. So an easy clear here for Toronto. Kathy, hello there. Welcome in.
at 64.
This coming through. Ottawa going to move this one up over the corner. Down around. Tanev taking his man into the corner. Sending it to the far side. Ottawa going D to D. Going to start to work this one up. Last minute of play here in this period. Quick shot goes wide. Rebound. Ottawa couldn't get it. Toronto jumps on it. This coming to the line. Sen's going to hold this one in. Here they come. Addison bringing it up. Ottawa going to pluck it out of the air. Drop it down on their stick. Couldn't get the shot off. Side of the net. Sen's taking a look. Nikolai Kuhlman. He's going to play this down low. Shot right on. Blocker saved. Good job, Wall. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Toronto's going to clear this down the ice. That should do it. Just under 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Austin, time to panic. Not yet. Not yet. This coming around down here. Jim, hello there. Welcome in. Go, Leafs, go. 5-on-5 now. This coming back through. Again, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Thank you, Wesley. Riley going to play this to line with 3 seconds to go. And here goes the horn. The first period comes to an end, and yikes. It was not a great period, but it's only preseason. Let's, what do you say we go over and talk about it, shall we? All right, here we go. Intermission screen as things are slowly loading. Slowly loading. Oh my gosh. Extremely slowly loading. Wow. It's preseason. Even the widgets are struggling here today. Holy moly. There we go. All right. We got some stats. Not great stats. Still waiting for our Zambonis. We need the Zambonis. Give us the Zambonis. Those will come up momentarily. But my goodness, not a great period here for the Maple Leafs. Let's break it all down. Let's run through the stats. Then I'll be happy to answer some of your questions coming in. All right. Here we go. Shots on goal, obviously 14 for Ottawa, 1 for Toronto, 3 Ottawa, well, 2 Ottawa power plays, and then the 4-on-4. So not real good here for the Maple Leafs. 8 hits for Toronto, 4 for Ottawa, so that's a positive, right? They're hitting, they're being more physical. Face-offs won, pretty close. Toronto has the slight advantage there. I know the power plays says 0 for 0, but hey, it's preseason, so some of these metrics will take some time to spark, but they are technically 0 for 4 is what it's listed here on this page. What else we got? 4 giveaways for Toronto, 8 giveaways for Ottawa, takeaways 4-3, blocked shots 7-5. Always like to see those blocked shot numbers looking good. Victor, how's it going? Welcome in. On the go with CeeLo. What's going on? Welcome to the show. It's been a sluggish period here for Toronto. Yeah, 3 penalties. Matthew Nyes, high sticking. Morgan Riley took a roughing. Cole Reinhardt took a roughing. Timothy Liljegren took a high sticking. And then we had Morgan Riley actually took that extra one. I don't know why they don't have that Morgan Riley one here on the board. So there it is. There are the penalties. The goal, the only goal of the game, Jan Jenik picking up his first on the power play from Zach McEwen and Nikolai Kuhlman. I love that Nikolai Kuhlman is trying to get back in here. I love it so much. Kuhlman is awesome. Kuhlman is what we all need. All right, so that is the breakdown there. Again, not a good start for Toronto. Duke, how's it going? Alvino, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I like Weber and Cowan. You know, Weber has a lot of potential. 6'7", he's a monster. He needs more experience. He's got to get going a little bit more. Cowan hasn't really had a good opportunity here in this game. It's been, well, he's been playing not a lot of big minutes. Again, a lot of the stats right now, you don't get the same stats in the preseason that you do in the regular season. Domi, a -1. Grabinkin is a -1. Nylander, a -1. But Max Domi's been perfect on the faceoffs so far. Yarncrocs been okay on the faceoff. Nylander is about 50% on the faceoffs right now. When we look at the defense, Morgan Riley, Chris Tanev also each -1 there. So we're waiting for Toronto to get going. Joseph Wall, he did okay. 5 of 5 stops at even strength, 5 of 6 on the power play, making it 13 for 14, which is a 9.29, which is pretty good. If he ends up with a 9.29, that's all right. Sasham, how's it going? Sir Gods, welcome. And good to see you here. And good to see everybody joining us. Now, one of the things I did want to talk about before we go to the out-of-town scoreboard is when we look at Fanatics, the Fanatic jerseys. Fanatic has now over from Adidas. They are now the new NHL supplier. And they've released 4 different variants of jerseys that you can purchase. Your NHL, what's goal scoring song? Mine would be Don't Stop Me Now. Yeah, Tristan, I love Panama. Panama is a great tune. I hope they use that more. Grinch, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. All right, so here are the different Fanatic style jerseys. They have the practice style jersey. They have the breakaway jersey, which is the NHL style, but it's a little bit more of a tailored fit. They have the premium jersey, and they have the authentic pro jersey, which is the type that you would kind of see them wearing on the ice. They have released the price points. Now, these are in USD, US dollars. The practice jersey is $120. The breakaway jersey is $135 blank and $175 customized. The premium is $180 blank, $230 customized. $230 customized. That means name and number. And let's do a quick USD to Canadian, because I don't even know what the exchange rate is right now. So if we said, what did I say that price was? $230. If you want to buy a customized jersey, name and number, $230 US comes to $312 Canadian. $312 Canadian. That is crazy. Plus taxes, right? Add your 13% on top of that. That's a lot of moolah to shell out. The Adidas jerseys were $250, $249.99, name and number authentic jerseys. If we step it up and we say, hey, what is the authentic pro jersey that they are selling, which, by the way, it is made in Canada. It's made in Canada. $425 USD converts to $576.53. $576.53 plus tax. So you're over $600 Canadian. Now listen, Fanatics is a brand that's exploding, right? They got into MLB. They're getting into NHL. I took a look at some of the jerseys at the hockey store near me. I'll be honest with them. I wasn't a huge fan of the material. Now, I didn't know there was the breakaway version and the premium version. So unfortunately, I don't know which one I was looking at. I'm going to have to go back and do a little comparison to see how much the quality is different. But my Adidas hockey jerseys, which I love, they are awesome. For, $249.99, name and number, you get the fight strap, great quality. I've never had an issue with them. I can't bring myself to spend $600 for an authentic pro jersey. There's no way these prices can continue to be like this way. Essentially, what you're telling people is you can buy a jersey or you can buy a couple tickets to the game. Now, I know Toronto ticket prices are expensive, but for $600, you can get yourself a pair of tickets and sit upstairs. Great seats. You go somewhere like Florida where ticket prices are a little less. Now, mind you, they did just win the Stanley Cup, so prices are inflated. But you could buy yourself a couple of really good tickets for $600. So I think these jersey prices are outrageous. Listen, Fanatics, nothing against you. It should be a decent product, but I can't bring myself to spend that. Dan, that's another great way of looking at it, right? That's half a rent payment for a hockey jersey. I know a lot of people come the holiday season, Christmas or Hanukkah, wherever you're buying gifts for, you are shelling out a lot of money already for the holiday season. And a lot of people love to give jerseys as holiday presents, right? At $600, that's not a holiday present. Even the premium at $230 US, which is over $300, like that's crazy, right? You could buy somebody an authentic pro jersey, or you could buy them a PlayStation 5. Like, insane. I hope the jersey prices are going to come down. I can't see that happening anytime soon since they just came out, but prices are out of whack. Not a fan of what they've done with those price points. So I wanted to bring it up. I wanted to talk about it. I see a lot of you share the same opinion as I do, that those ticket prices are just too much. You can go buy like season tickets to your local SPHL team. Exactly. I'd rather get a printed. Yeah, listen, Ben, those player t-shirts with the logo and the name and the number on the back, I love those t-shirts. Those are great t-shirts you could wear if you're playing sports, if you're doing things around the house, just hanging out, doing work. Like, those are great shirts. Jordan, what's going on? Welcome in. You're at the game. Nice. I hope you're having a good time there at the game. I can't wait. My first game is coming up in a couple weeks. Can't wait to get out there. You're watching them both. It's awesome. Dave, how's it going? Welcome in. Holiday present. Doesn't that mean something different in Canada, like a vacation? Hey, I wish. I wish. No, I'm saying like a holiday, Christmas, like, a celebration, a birthday present, something you're celebrating. Hockey jerseys were a very popular item. And now think about it, right? Hey, we finally got our Zambonis back. Think about it. A lot of kids, right? Kids today, and now these are prices for adult sizes. I assume the kids' prices are slightly different. But a lot of kids wear them to school. They wear them out and about. A lot of kids, they would buy jerseys. A lot of teenagers, kids, guys in their early 20s, will buy a jersey. They go out to play shinny or whatnot. Or they go public skating, they wear their jersey out skating. If I'm spending that kind of money on a jersey, I don't want to wear it out in situations where something could happen. If I'm buying a pro jersey, if I'm going to invest $600 in a jersey, do you think I'm going to wear that to the Scotiabank Arena so the guy behind me can spill a beer on me or drop a hot dog and get ketchup all over the back? Like, no change. Even the $300 jersey, I'm not spending $312 plus tax to get something spilled on it. Like, crazy. Even when I bought the Adidas ones, when they were $250, I still didn't like wearing those to the games because you never know what's going to happen. But at least at that price, it's a little bit more affordable, right? You can justify it a lot easier than some of these price points. So again, hopefully it will change. All right, let's get into the out-of-town scoreboard. What do we have going around the league? Well, a lot of split squad games going on. A lot of split squad games. So if my little... Come on here. All right, so the New York Rangers, end of the third period, they're currently 3-2 over the Boston Bruins. So the Rangers are up there by 1. End of the second period in Florida, Florida Panthers are up 5-1 over the Nashville Predators. This is game 2. Nashville, Florida playing a couple split squad games today. Edmonton currently tied with Winnipeg 1-1. New Jersey is up 1-0 over the Islanders. That's end of the first period. St. Louis, Utah, they don't have anything registered, so that score hasn't been updated yet. In the earlier Florida-Nashville game, Florida won 3-2 there as well. And Philly, Washington, 6-2. Philly took that one. So those are the scores so far. Tell me what a signed Gretzky authenticated Rangers jersey would go for. Lenny would go for some decent coin. It's hard to say exact because I'm not a grader and I'm certainly not in the field to give you an honest price. But anything that's an authentic Gretzky signature will go and get some decent money. So it's hard to put a price on it, but it will. I stopped spending money on TML when they gave up winning. Lee's like, when they start winning again, I'll start buying again. But until then, I'm holding my ground. Daniel, how's it going? Welcome in. You see the Sabres nearly their entire energy? No, I didn't, Dave. I didn't. but I saw it was a huge score, a monster score they put up, which was it was pretty wild. It was more than pretty wild. It was very wild. But hey, that's the excitement of the preseason, right? I'll be honest, I love the fact that Toronto right now is playing a lot of their big guys. However, I wish it was a little more spread out. I liked it back in the days when you could go to a game, home or away, and you would see a decent team. Don't put your NHL players at home and your prospects on the road. It's not all that exciting. It doesn't make for overly exciting games. I like when there's a good mix, right? So both teams, can see. Like right now, Ottawa playing a lot of their prospects. Now Ottawa's winning, so they're making it hard for me to make this case. But if Ottawa played a few more NHLers, the caliber of game I think would be a little bit better. And I know next time, when Toronto goes on the road, you're going to have a couple of NHLers, but most of it is going to be the young prospects. So I just wish it was even. I get all the teams do it, but I think you'd have a lot less of these big score games and blowout games when it was a little more even. Scott, how's it going? Leafs right back to playing no D. Yeah, cartoons, what's going on? Out of all the hockey cards you possess, which is the most valuable? Cartoons, I have the Connor McDavid Young Guns, so his rookie card graded at a 9.5. So 9.5 graded McDavid rookie card. That is probably my most valuable. I started collecting cards in the early 90s, and most of that stuff is not worth anything because it was so overproduced. I got back into it in the McDavid year, and I've been collecting since. So a lot of my stuff is newer, but yeah, the McDavid one is definitely up there. I have a graded Matthews as well, but it's only graded at a 9. But yeah, the McDavid is more valuable. Gordon, how's it going? Welcome in. Blew him out. But 2 hat tricks. You Puljujärvi. Yeah, who knew? Who knew Puljujärvi could pull it out? Who knew he had it in him? Even though it's early and my Bruins did lose today, I'm not going to... Yeah, exactly, Daniel. It's only preseason. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT. Look on eBay. Go on eBay, search it up, and put in just filter to sold items, and that'll give you a little bit of an idea. Don't look at the not sold items, what's available, because a lot of people post ridiculously crazy prices that'll never sell. So if you're going to check the value on eBay, switch it to completed sold, and then it'll give you a little bit of an idea. Preseason or not, we see blowouts. That's true. That is true. Marshall, hello there. What's going on? My friend got a Young Gun Bedard. Tristan, I've been chasing. I've spent so much money buying packs. I won't buy another box of Series 2 because the prices are stupid. But if you go to like Shoppers Drug Mart or Walmart or your places where they sell individual packs, you can go and buy a lot of the hockey stores. You can buy the individual packs. So I'll pick up a couple of packs here and there looking for them, but haven't hit him yet. You have Pat LaFontaine. Nice. John, I'm a huge Pat LaFontaine fan. Pat LaFontaine, man, he was so good. So exciting to watch back in the day. Man, that was Buffalo. It was a different team. That's the only time I ever went to see the Buffalo Sabres play was in the old auditorium when the crowd was cheering and chanting. That whole building would rock. That whole building would shake. And it was crazy. Sasquatch, welcome in. Glad you're up and running again. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're here. We're going to be here all season. And I can't wait. I can't wait to get going for real. This is just a taste. It's a tease of what we're getting this season. But, hey, who's Toronto going to keep? That's what I want to see. All right, it's just about time. The counter is down. Let's get set for period number 2. Thank you so much to those coming in, hitting those subscribes for us, helping us move along. We're 21 subscribers away from 350. So if you haven't hit that subscribe yet, give that subscribe a click. Make sure you are hitting that thumbs up on your way in. Let's see if Toronto can get some shots in this period, shall we? I mean, first things first. I'd love a goal, but let's get some shots on net. Second period, just about ready to go. I got to get my Sens listing here. All right, let's go. Period number 2, center ice. Maple Leafs and the Blues going from my left to right. And of course, just as quick as we start, tradition continues. We get an offside call 6 seconds in. Universe, what's going on? That was a joke of a period. Yeah, it was not good. But hey, that's what preseason's all about. That's what preseason is all about. That's right, you got to shoot that puck. Toronto, Marner, he's going to play this one in the corner. Matthews going in here on the forecheck. Matthews finally touching the puck. Going to play it to the line for Tanev. Here's a shot, trickles just wide. Steven, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. Ottawa going to play this one back down in the corner, sitting at the red line. They're going to flip this up and down. Tanev going in here to pick it up. Noah, hello there, welcome in. Tanev working the puck up. Toronto going to send this one in over the line. Nylander in on the forecheck. He misses that puck. This going to cut back around. Ottawa flipping it across. Here's a shot. Wall came way out. Made a nice stop there. That was a close call. Now, I got to tell you, the widget I normally use is not doing what it normally does. And I'm not happy with that. Here comes Nylander back the other way. He's going to come in over the line. Going to have to make some tweaks, I think. Shot goes just wide, side of the net. Sogard down on it. The referees blow the whistle real quickly here. Colin, is that what gets them going? Nylander, a nice little play, kind of stopped up, looked behind him. Toronto putting that puck towards the net. Their first good attempt here all game. Nylander at 58 assists last year, 98 points, career highs. Big Willie style, looking to get things going and be another hot spark here for the Leafs. Nylander going to see some time at center this season. We'll see how that pans out in the early few games. This coming around, Ottawa in the neutral zone. They're going to send this back. Sogard out to stop it. Nylander on the forecheck. Going to play this one around. Yarncroc in, trying to chase this one down. Here comes the Senators. Senators on the move. They're going to carry this one up and over the line, dumping it in. Not far. Liljegren here to pick it up. Summer Dawn, what's going on? Welcome in, Toronto. Here they in, the Sens putting pressure again. We got a broken stick sitting by the faceoff dot. Here's a shot that's going to hit somebody and sail just wide. Down in the corner, Maple Leafs picking this one up. Another broken stick down. Pass to Pacioretty. He's going to bump this over to Liljegren. Playing it across. The give and go doesn't connect on the go. Pacioretty in the corner. Liljegren picking it up. His pass hits somebody. Tavares, who was covering the point, he comes in. And here comes Ottawa back the other way. Here's a long shot. Tanev went down to block it. Yeah, Tanev putting his body on the line here in preseason. Gotta love it. Dubrinkin, he can't get it. Here's a shot right on that. Hits somebody just in front of the net. Pacioretty going to play this one out at center ice line. Sticks flying everywhere. I think Tavares had his stick knocked away. Puck rolling to the center ice line. Here comes the Sens again. 3 breaking in. Cross ice in the slot right there. And they couldn't connect. Ooh, that was close. Back the other way. Here comes Toronto in at the line. Reeves didn't see it. Has it taken away. And Ottawa sends it down for Tanev. Tanev coming all the way back to pick it up. Here's Tanev. Going to work it around far side. Toronto the length of the ice. No icing called. Trying to hold it in. They can't. They're going to turn. Cowan racing back defensively as here comes the Sens again. Gregor bringing it in. Shot right on. Wall makes that save. Ottawa Amadio cycling it around. This line has been tops for the Senator. Shot in front looking for a tip. It's knocked down. Toronto going to turn it around. Pass up the middle. Here comes McCabe. McCabe, he's going to lead this rush. Rolling it down in the corner here. Toronto in here after it. Cycling it back to the line. Long shot. I think that was Ekman Larson. That sails just wide. So Ekman Larson getting some opportunities, but again, only a couple of shots here for Toronto. Puck is bouncing all the way down. Jake McCabe going back to pick it up. Caber is going to spin and throw this one up. Here comes Toronto. 2-on-1. Matthews can't get it across. Marner sending it in front. Nyes there. Nyes with the puck. He's going to turn around. He's going to hit Matthews. Matthews back to Nyes. Nyes, side of the net. He's going to roll this back around. Here comes Ottawa. Ottawa playing this one up. Stolen by Marner. Marner trying to get it back up to Matthews. Matthews looking for Marner, but Marner runs into an Ottawa Senator player. It was Zach McEwen, and both of them are okay. McEwen has a few pounds on Marner. Liljegren back in the corner behind his own net. Ottawa comes out of the corner with it. Toronto Nyes gets tripped up. And here comes Toronto now, setting it up. Liljegren with it. He's going to play this one ahead. Going to be dumped in. Matthews got a stick on it to touch it. Back to the corner. Nylander plays this one out. Back around Toronto looking to regroup. Here comes Domi. Domi bringing this one in deep. Tanev coming up to pinch. Domi in there with him as well. Tanev very active on the right side. I like what I'm seeing from Tanev here early in this game. Around far side for Riley. Here's Yarncroc with a shot. That hits somebody in front. Leafs just not getting anything towards the goal here. Everything being blocked or knocked down. Ottawa over the line. Here's Domi. Domi going to turn. Back around Ottawa. Ottawa curling. Tavares on his man, trying to pick this one up. Trying to get this one through. Who's in net for Ottawa? Sogard right now. Sogard in net for the Sens. Here they come. This going to be flipped up and down the ice. Still trying to work this around and through. Here comes Ottawa. Ottawa over the line. Shot in front. This time Toronto's going to knock this one down. Thank goodness. Because they were coming. Here's Tavares putting this one across. McCabe, he can't get this one. Ekman Larson going to dump this one in. Coming around behind, side of the net. Toronto trying to pick this one up, struggling with it. Going to be taken down here in the corner. And moving this one across. About 13 and a half minutes here. They should be making a goalie change somewhere at the halfway mark. Here's a long shot right on, and a nice shot there by Nikita Greenbekin. He's doing all right. 35 shot attempts for the Senators, only 18 for Toronto so far. Here's a pass through the middle that doesn't hit Cowan. Toronto getting it to Cowan behind the net. Easton Cowan shaking off a man. Reeves getting in his way. Toronto sliding this out front, and it's taken away. And the Senators send this all the way down the ice. Back to pick it up is Cade Weber. Weber, he's going to look to carry this one now. We got a penalty right at the blue line. Ryan Reeves shaking fists, and they're going to drop the gloves. Sabrango going to drop the gloves with Ryan Reeves. We got a fight. Ryan Reeves, Sabrango, here we go. They haven't started throwing them yet. Here they go. Now they're tied up. Oh, a left from Reeves drops Sabrango, and Sabrango goes down. Woo! Sabrango goes down. One shot drop. Boom shakalaka. Wow, Ryan Reeves didn't even get a good shot in on that one.
Round one, fight.
That one goes to Ryan Reeves. Wow. Reeves goes in there. It took them a long time to hook up and get together, but gets that one left in, and Sabrango goes down. You know he wanted to perform better than that.
Guys, 5 minutes each for fighting.
But hey, it wouldn't be a preseason game if we didn't get somebody to drop the gloves, and that's okay. Glad to see we got it over with. Wasn't a good tilt. Maybe we see another one. But hey, this hopefully will spark something. Trying to get Toronto going. They have certainly been struggling substantially here. They do not have much going, and they need to find that way. They need to find a way to get it up and working, because it's just not right now for Toronto. They got a couple of shots, right? They got a couple of shots in, but it's just not enough. So how does Toronto bounce back from this? What do they do to make this a little bit more reasonable, right? Shall we say? And I don't want to say, I mean, listen, it's preseason. Again, what do we care? It's preseason hockey. But it gets to a point where it's slightly embarrassing. And so Toronto needs to get some shots on net. They can't do much if they don't shoot. So that's what they got to start doing. Shoot, shoot, shoot that puck. And that will make some big differences here. All right, so we're going to make some adjustments. We're going to get some screens worked around. It's preseason for us as well. So we're getting some things adjusted and working. Some of the widgets change from year to year. So why fight your risk of busting your hand anyways? It's Ryan Reeves, so it doesn't matter. To be honest. So the Leafs are flat, very flat. Bench Matthews, RK already. Bench Matthews. But yeah, listen, you're right. Our best players are out there. Nylander playing, Matthews playing, Marner playing, Tavares playing. There's a lot of money playing in this game. And it will take them time to click. It'll take them time to get going. And that's okay. All right, here we go. Back at it off the draw. Top line here for Toronto, and it's going to be the Senators shaking a leg and busting this one in. 5 minutes each for fighting. It comes out. Ottawa plays it right back in. That's going to be shot number 18, or it should be for Ottawa. Only 3 for the Maple Leafs. 3 shots to this point is not very good. Upward line. Here's Tanev. He tries to roll it in. It comes to Marner across. They score! Matthew, nice! Toronto rips it home. There we go. The Maple Leafs fire this one home. A nice broken play. Marner then recovers, putting it across to Nyes, who chips that over the pad. Tanev, Marner, Nyes makes it 1-1. There it is. That's how you do it. That's right, Colin. 3 shots all game. It's always exciting to watch them. That's right, Grinch. 100%. So there you go. Putting one in, tie game. Marner, Tanev, Matthew Nyes. Nyes wants to make a case that he deserves to play on this top line. He's got to keep doing that. Putting pucks in the net. And he has that a chance. Keenan, what's going on? Going for Ottawa. Here they come again. Yarncroc with a shot off the blocker. In the corner, and this is going to be chipped out. Nice to see Tanev getting involved in the scoring here in this first game. And here comes Toronto again. Nylander cutting towards the middle. And it's taken away from him. Nice little defensive play there by Addison. Addison's having a strong game here today. Ottawa going to bring this one out. Here they come down the near side of the ice, looking to cut across. Cycling now around behind the Toronto goal. Borgald doing the work there. Toronto Steel's going to play this one up. Here they come, Johnny T. Tavares over the line. Tavares near side. Cutting around, dishing it in front. Going short side was Pacioretty. He couldn't put that one in. Patch back to the blind. Liljegren across. Here's another long shot deflected just over. That just sailed above the line. Above the crossbar, excuse me. Toronto trying to hold it in at the line. They can't. Cade Weber came pinching up to hold that, but he couldn't. Here comes Ottawa. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Toronto trying to get back. Well, with a stop. Another stop. 2 big saves. He's down. A 3rd big save. A 4th big save. And is it finally in the net? It is finally in the net. Paul Reinhardt putting it. Wall is down. Sprawled out. He's battling for it. Wall needed some help to clear it out, and the help didn't come. He made 3 stops. 1, 2, 3. Wall is down. He's got player on top of him, and now he's sprawling around. The 4th effort chips up, and I think it actually hits Weber and goes in. So Wall is down and out. Tavares getting in there blocking shots. And it goes up off the defenseman and into the net. So the Ottawa Senators regain their 2-goal lead. Wow. What a flurry of activity. What a response. And here comes Matthew Nyes again. Or sorry, Easton Cowan driving towards the net. And we're getting a penalty. The Leafs finally will go to the power play as Ottawa taking a penalty. Exactly, Grits. It's only preseason. It's only preseason. 2 minutes for holding. Gaudette is going to the box. Gannett, going to the box as Easton Cowan was racing in. One hand on the stick, tried to chip that one in, just couldn't do it, could not put that in. DVJ, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to have you. So the Leafs on the power play. Let's see what they can do. Riley, Matthews, Nylander, Tavares, Marner, side of the net, Matthews, jam play. And that's going to be held on. So this is NHL quality power play right here. Your top players. I don't think their power play has always sucked. It's been okay. My buddy just invited me to the Sens Leafs rematch Tuesday night. Box seats, Archaea. Hope you're going to go. Can never turn down the box. That's awesome. But Matthews had a great opportunity there. Puck just bounced on him. Leafs were 7th in the league last year on the power play. Ottawa going to clear this one out and down the ice. We're coming up to the halfway mark. 10:15 left to go in period number 2. Here comes Marner. Going to play it up to Willie. Nylander in over the line. Going to try and flip this one down. Instead, it hits somebody. Comes back to the line. Matthews. Bad pass, but he gets it over. Now reverse. Matthews intercepts. That was intended for Riley. Matthews going to carry this one up. Face-off dot. He's going to go down low to Nylander. Back over to Matthews. It's deflected up, but Matthews able to get a stick on it, but couldn't cycle it to the point as Ottawa going to clear, and Ottawa going to chase this one down. Pinto with it in the corner. He's going to hold it against the boards as Morgan Riley comes over to get up on him. Nylander, Marner, 3 of them can't take it away from Pinto. Now they do. Here comes Nylander, a little dipsy-do to try and deke around. He's going to pass this one up. The second unit coming on. Matthew Nyes going to drive in the corner. Nyes on here, and they're going to dump it all the way down the ice. So we got Oliver Ekman-Larsson from a defensive side going to quarterback this power play. Amadio and Jenik picking up the assists on that Ottawa goal. So Jenik, 2 points in today's game. So here comes Domi. He's going to carry this one up. He's got Nyes with him. Pacioretty. Easton Cowan there as well. Domi carrying this one around. He's going to try and pass this across, but Ottawa's going to bat it out of the air. I think Amadio got a stick on it, and that's going to go up and out. So with 16 seconds left in the power play, Toronto's going to get a couple of chances to go. If you're just coming in, if you're just joining us, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button for us and hit that subscribe as well. We'd love for you to sub up to the channel and join us all season long for your NHL coverage. That's going to be the focus of Berube. He knows enough. Yannick going to lose that draw. McCabe going to play this across. Toronto on the far side looking to set it up. Cross ice pass to Nowheresville. Back over to Domi. Nice play by McCabe to save that. Liljegren is struggling here in this game. Here's Domi. Domi, side of the net. Trying to walk out in front. Nice going between the legs. Nice play. Here's a shot from the point. Big rebound. Domi can't get there fast enough. And McCabe misses the puck. This is going to come out as the 5-on-5 is now back to even strength. Power play has expired. Ottawa down behind the Toronto net in front. They shoot. They score again. The Senators blow it by Joseph Woll. This is going to be Gaudette who picks this one up, and he rifles this one in. So McCabe loses the puck. This coming down again, a broken play. Ottawa going strong in the corner, working this one here, and Yannick again steadying it up and firing this one out. Oh my gosh, a 3-point night for this guy. Yannick hits Gaudette, and Gaudette buries it, and there we go. We got a goaltending change. Matt Murray in for this game. He was 1-2 with the Marlies last year. Matt Murray has not played in an NHL game in just a little while. I'm sure we'll see Stolarz coming up soon, but he is not in this game. So Matt Murray takes over the helm. Here, we knew they would be splitting, so it's not that Wall was terrible and they pulled him. It was announced before that they would be sharing duties tonight. So let's see what Matt Murray can do. Wow. Yeah, Cam, he's looking real good. I know it's only the first game, but he's going to be someone to watch as camp goes on. Sasquatch. Here comes Ottawa, dropping it back. They're moving again. Toronto's D collapsing. Riley trips up his man. He's going to go in the corner and pick this one up. 7.5 to go here in the second period. Riley going to flip this one up in the corner. Easton Cowan going in here after it. And two Maple Leafs collide. Riley and Matthews ran into each other. And they turn it over. Here comes Ottawa breaking in, far side. Going to put it across. Pinto couldn't get a stick on it. Couldn't get the shot. Here comes Toronto back the other way. Marner, he's going to try and feed it across to Matthews. He can't do it. Barrett coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much, Barrett. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Here comes Toronto trying to play it in the slot for Matthews. He can't pull the trigger. Matthews trying to pull it out of his feet. Sending it ahead. Matthews wants it back. He's going to fire it from the point. That one is blocked. Toronto going to keep this one in. Pinto took that right off the shin. Matthew Nyes using his size in the corner. He's going to feed it in front, and Ottawa going to pick this one up. They're going to send this one all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call as the Ottawa defense is getting a little tired here. Pinto taking that huge shot block right off the bottom of the shin, top of the ankle. That hurts. But a big shot block. He tried to lift his foot out of the way, and I think that actually made it worse because he lifted his foot right into it instead of taking it off, around the knee area where you have a lot of pad on that shin pad. He took it right off the top part of the ankle. Ottawa, they're going to win this draw. Again, they're going to go off the glass. Liljegren is going to knock it down, but he can't come up with it. Ottawa forechecking hard on Liljegren. Ottawa going to win that battle. Liljegren has looked very soft here in this game. Cruikshank having a nice game. Domi misses his pass for Nylander. Nylander back to regroup. Going to send it all the way for Domi. Max going to flip this one in. Bjornkrook going in here after it. Cycling this one around. Toronto with it. Taking a look, trying to move it through. And this coming to the line and out. They're going to flip it down again. Thank you so much, Barrett. I really appreciate that. Tim, what's going on? Yeah, they don't look good. They don't look great. Here comes Ottawa yet again. 5:50 to go here in the second period. Again, Matt Murray in between the pipes now for Toronto, getting our first look. See how he rebounds after a tough injury. In the corner, Pacioretty can't get a stick on it. Puck bouncing away from him. Ottawa seems to be passing with ease. Ulysses, hello there, welcome in. Ottawa going to dump this one down in the corner, near side. Leafs in here after it. Ekman Larson tries to knock it away. And here comes McCabe, Jake McCabe. Cross ice pass. Toronto going to tip this one. Cowan flipping it into the corner. Pacioretty going to cycle it back around. Here's Pacioretty trying to find a man in front. Can't hit it. Pacioretty back after it. And here they come. Ottawa yet again. Oh, this time they turn it over. Wasn't so easy that time. Toronto trying to chip it past. They can't. But the Sens, 2-on-2, going to bring this into the Toronto zone. Here's a shot. That one's going to sail wide. Reeves back to pick this one up. Ryan Reeves back here on the ice. Going to leave it in the corner for Ekman Larson. Jonathan, hello there. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. I hope we have a good season as well. Welcome to the channel. 4.5 now to go. Yannick with it again. He has been so good for this Ottawa team in this game. Here's a long shot tip. That goes just wide. Oh, you're very welcome, Barrett. It's my pleasure. Quick shot right inside of the net. That one's going to get knocked down. Trying to work this one through. Here they come out the middle. Reeves going to pass this over. Reeves trying to get it back. Reeves plugging away, trying to go down in the corner with a thunderous hit on Gannett. Toronto going to hang on to this one. Matthews flipping it over. Nice little move. Grabinkin trying to shove it to the side of the net. Grabinkin to Matthews. Matthews, high slot. Liljegren with a shot and a nice stop. Keeping this one in, back in the corner. Grabinkin tipping it to the open side. Matthews going in here after it. Liljegren trying to pinch up. And I got to tell you, Toronto has a lot of potential defense now. And so somebody's going to be the odd man out. And Liljegren right now has not been doing a lot. And I know it's the first game, but he has not been doing a lot to show that he should get that extra spot. Here's Matthews coming in, back to the line. Marner dropping it back for Matthews. Matthews, a long shot. That one gets knocked down. Matthews spinning around. Going to play this over to Marner. The Matthews-Marner show starting to wind up, and just like that, Marner going to turn this one over. This coming all the way down around in the corner. Toronto stealing it back. 3 minutes to go now as Ottawa has to wait as they were offside. Thank you so much, John. Here they come, the Sens, working it in. Long cross-ice pass, one-timer, and a nice little stop there off the chest. Here comes Toronto back the other way. Nyes gonna flip this one in the corner, is shaking the lines up a little bit. This coming around doesn't hit the netting, just high off the glass, staying in. Nylander using his body in the corner now. That's something new from Willie. We don't typically see Nylander using the body. Pass coming out in front, and Domi can't take that off the skate. This coming all the way down. Red Life, how's it going? Going for the Sens. Sens looking good right now. This down in the corner. Ottawa there first. Going to play it around. Here comes Willie. Willie to cut it off. Sending it around to the point. Here's a long shot. Easy save. Another hot shot. And that's going to be grabbed down and held. Endgame, what's going on? Good evening. Lucas, hello there. The second period winding down. 2:07 to go. Toronto finally getting a few shots on net. They got one at past Sogard, but Ottawa responding with a couple nice little goals. So all in all, big preseason game here for Ottawa. Some of the Ottawa youngsters showing a lot right now. The Maple Leafs struggling to find their legs, struggling to get going. Watching from London. Barrett, do you get a chance to go to any London Knights games? If you're in London, that would be fun to watch. Pick up on some Knights games. They're always exciting. Always putting on a good show. They've had a real good team as of late. The score ticker is slow or just not working. Did it freeze? Oh, it's going. It's going, but everything is slow. It's preseason. Everything is taking time to catch up and get going. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for being a part of what we do. We appreciate you checking us out. We're going to be here all season long, bringing you all kinds of NHL hockey, and we'd love for you to join us when you can, of course. So make sure you hit that subscribe and set your notifications so you know anytime we do go live that you can pop in and say hello. We always have fun here, and once the season gets going, we'll have some fantastic hockey chat going on. We would love for you to be part of the conversation. Now, for those of you that are in the chat, you'll see a bunch of people putting commands that start with an exclamation mark. That's because you're earning points just by chatting along with us. You love the London Knights. Awesome, Barrett. So you can check at any time by typing exclamation mark points. That will tell you how many points you have earned. You can then put in commands like exclamation mark redeem, go Leafs go, exclamation mark redeem Sens, and there's various graphics that you can control and you can bring up, and you can do that all season long. Yep, Murray is in. Murray is ready to go. You're in Muskoka, Bracebridge. Too far to go. Yeah, Sasquatch, that's a long trek. Watching for the grandson to go to sleep so I can watch and yell at the TV. Colin, just don't wake him up. Once you get him down, don't wake him up. All right, they're back from commercial break. A shot right on, and that's going to be another stop. 10 shots, definitely not enough, Dennis. Definitely not. The Leafs got to work at pulling that trigger a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Off the draw, Toronto doesn't come up with this one. Ottawa ripping it around the boards. Liljegren is there to cut it off. That's a nice play. This going down in the corner for Pacioretty. Patch trying to get a stick on it. He can't. Easton Cowan coming over to help out. Cowan now up with Pacioretty and Tavares. Cowan finds Tavares in the slot. He can't get the shot off. Here, nice pass by Easton Cowan. Cowan trying to make an effort to prove that he can stay and play with the big boys. They're going to move this around off the boards. Tavares, he's going to put this one in. Cowan had to hold up there. We'll go to Ottawa rather than Toronto. Probably cheaper, too. You think Sens are a playoff team? Ooh, we'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know if they've come far enough to be a playoff team. We'll see. Here's a shot right on. That one gets knocked down. Toronto in the corner, looking to move this one across. Jonathan, I'll be honest, I haven't paid much attention to baseball. The Blue Jays were so bad, I kind of stopped watching. An icing call against Toronto as we now have 53 seconds to go. It's going to be interesting to see who goes the distance this year, especially in the West. You know, Vegas is always in the conversation. The Dallas Stars have a rockin' team. Dallas is going to go deep. A lot of people think Edmonton will go deep again. In the East, I don't know. I think the Florida Panthers have a good chance. I think they're, you know, they retained a lot. They're going to have another really good season. Yeah, Vancouver's starting to put some things together. They had a great season last year. I think it's tough to call this early. Here come the Maple Leafs with 43 seconds to go, trying to feed this one across. Can't do it. Quinlan was there, but he just couldn't get it. And the Sens sending this down the ice, and it's going to be an icing call. I thought Senator player had tipped it there, but I guess they did not. Travis Green, ex-Maple Leaf. Travis Green, the head coach of the Ottawa Senators. And Travis Green, you know, says all the right things. I love Travis Green as coach, trying to put a solid mental game together for this group. Prep, another year, same old shirt. Absolutely Prep. Although now we got a rotation. We got a rotation of shirts. But thank you so much, Prep. Stick taps in the chat for Prep for the super chat. Thank you very much. In the corner, Toronto trying to keep this one in. 15 seconds to go in the period. This is going to get chipped out. Toronto, Ekman Larson going to cycle it back around. Toronto's going to turn it over. They're not really going to have another chance to get a shot off. Knives in on the forecheck, but that's going to do it. The buzzer's going to go. The second period comes to an end. And much of the same story here in the second that we saw in the first. Let's flip over. Let's talk about it. All right, the Zambonis are out. We're getting the stats going, and they loaded for us, so that's a bonus. There it is. Love the stick taps. Ben's bringing in those stick taps. Again, thank you, everybody, for joining us here. Night one of the preseason and our preseason coverage. I hope you're enjoying our style of coverage, so thank you for giving us a chance in joining such a great community. All right, here it is. 11 shots. Oh, 11 shots for the Maple Leafs. 26 shots for the Ottawa Senators. Senators playing a good game. But physically, Toronto's doing a great job. 17 hits for the Maple Leafs. Only 11 for the Senators. So Toronto, you know, that's something you have to take away. Herman, how's it going? Welcome in. Go NHL. Hey, Sam. Welcome, Herman. Great to see you. Outclassed by the Sens. That's a big word. I don't know. I wouldn't say outclassed, but they're certainly being outplayed right now. I believe the Maple Leafs can go all the way back in the playoffs. They're definitely going to get in the playoffs. They definitely will be there. Charlie, what's going on? Welcome in. Leafs still have a lot to be desired. Yeah, don't forget, this is game one of the preseason. We all expect them to do a lot better, but I'll tell you, my boys had their first evaluation skates today for their hockey, and I'll tell you, you know, they came off and they were exhausted. Now, I know these are NHL players, and I know they've been working out, and a lot of them have been skating and playing all summer, but it takes some time to get going. And I know we love to get on our Leafs. We love to get on them, but I'm going to give them a break. We're going to have some fun all preseason. We'll taunt them and tease them, but we'll wait to get stressed until it starts for real. At least no more high sticking. Rich, there you go. Another win, right? It's the little W's you got to take away. No more high sticking penalties. Sens enjoying bonus games in the preseason because they won't have any postseason ones. Ouch. Love that trash talk. That is great. But let's continue to go through it here. 17 hits. Like I said, that's a win you got to take away. Toronto being physical, that's something we're going to see a lot of this year, I believe. 19 faceoffs to 17. Again, they're doing a good job there. A good job in the faceoff. Leafs, historically over the last couple of seasons, have been pretty good in the faceoff circle. Sometimes when it counts, they don't tend to win those draws you want them to. But hey, that's pretty good. Let's see, 13 minutes of penalty minutes. Not so great, but hey, it's okay. Look at those giveaway numbers. Can we just talk about those giveaway numbers for a second? Toronto Maple Leafs going to win the Stanley Cup this year. Jonathan, from your lips to all the ears in the hockey gods, I would love nothing more than to see that happen. I would be happy with a conference final berth, but my goodness, if the Leafs were to win the Cup this year, next year, the year after, whatever year it may be, when the Leafs eventually get that victory, if you saw what this city did when the Raptors won the NBA championship, my goodness, it's going to be 100 times crazier if the Leafs were to do it. It's going to be pandemonium. The entire city, the GTA, would have to shut down. But those giveaway numbers, oh my gosh, 16 giveaways for Ottawa, 12 giveaways for Toronto. I mean, holy moly. That, you can tell it's preseason when you look at numbers like that in the giveaway category. The takeaway numbers are high, and the shot block numbers are low. And again, you can tell it's preseason because, guys, we saw Tanev go down and try and block a shot, but you can tell he's trying to be easy, right? These guys aren't trying to get hurt. They want to stick around and be here. Did you take the Raptors? So, John, I will tell you, I'm hoping to do some Raptors games this year. Last year, they were really bad to watch. So I don't think they're going to be much better this season. I think we'll stick to hockey, but we're going to see how the Raptors do. If the Raptors are exciting to watch, we might do a couple of Raptor games from time to time, depending on the NHL schedule. But they were bad to watch this year. I don't expect much from them this year as well. Liljegren is just not good. He has to go. Yeah, Lily has struggled. So Liljegren has certainly been struggling in this game. And you know, I mentioned it off the top. The Leafs have a lot of defense to choose from, right? We look at this game. We got Riley and Tanev paired up. They're going to continue to be. Looks like McCabe and Ekman-Larsson are together. I personally would like to see McCabe and Simon Benoit back together. They were two monsters on the line, both of them physical and could hit. But let's just say, for argument's sake, we'll leave it as is, right? We'll leave it Ekman-Larsson and McCabe. You figure Benoit is probably going to have a spot in that starting rotation. You have Timothy Liljegren. You have Yanni Hakanpää, who they went to sign. You got to believe Hakanpää is going to be in there. We're going to call him the Hawk because it's just easier. So you have him. You have Connor Timmins, who, he still needs to do something. He spent a lot of time kind of injured and whatnot. And, what are they going to do there? I think he's an RFA. They gotta get him locked up with an NHL deal. But, whatever it is, there's a lot of defense. So even if you say Connor Timmins, we're going to exclude him. We're not going to pay attention to Connor Timmins. Between Benoit, Hakanpää, and Liljegren, Lily is the odd man out, in my opinion, in my eyes. And right now in this game, he hasn't really proven that he deserves that spot. Now we'll see how Benoit and the Hawk do. And of course, waiting in the wings, chomping at the bit, you have Tope Niemela. Now, if you watched the prospect tournament last weekend, Niemela was unbelievable. Now, how he translated into the NHL game might be very different. I don't think they're ready to have him play on the big squad, but let's just say, they say, you know what? You had an amazing camp. You had an amazing preseason. Niemela, we're going to give you a spot. Well, now all of a sudden, does that mean the Hawk comes out and you put Niemela in? That means Liljegren still doesn't have a spot. So it's going to be very tough to see what they do on the defensive side. I think when Hawk is good to go, he plays third pair with OEL. And that would be good. I mean, I wouldn't hate that, Lee. I would like that. He does have bad knees, but obviously, he went under medical review. He passed his medical. They cleared him. They signed him. So does that mean he's going to be a regular starter? Is he going to be load managed? We'll have to wait to see what that's going to mean. But it'll be interesting. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Nick, hello there. Welcome in. Can't wait for the Bruins Panthers on the 8th. Nick, that's going to be a fun game. That is going to be a very, very, very fun game. BD, what's going on? Benny over both. He's got good years ahead. Yeah, probably. Jimmy, what's going on? I still think they need a very strong goalie. I agree, Jimmy. I'm with you there. My fear of the Oilers is the same for the Maple Leafs. Listen, I'm a big fan of Stolarz, a huge fan of Stolarz, but again, not a proven starter. Joseph Woll, he can be very good. We saw last year, at times, he was outstanding, but he's very injury prone. So again, I talked early in the game about having to invest in the goaltending position, and usually, it's the big money goalies that are going to steal you games. And right now, Toronto just doesn't have that, right? $2.5 million on Stolarz. Woll is making $766. Woll is probably, worth a couple of million, but they're no Bobrovskis. They're no Swaymans. They're not these guys that are going to steal you games, let alone series. But I hope I'm wrong. Listen, Woll is still developing. He's still coming along. He's looking good. Stolarz, he's looking good, but you're right. I think we need something stronger in the goaltending position to really be taken seriously in the league as a number one contender. So yeah, good call there, Jimmy. Let's see here. Sens are a wild card team. Pro, I don't know. I mean, listen, it's going to be very interesting. That's one of the things I love with the wild card and how the NHL is structured. There's a lot of teams that are going to make it, right? You just know. For example, Boston's in there. Tampa's in there. Toronto's in there. For me, I have Buffalo as a wild card team. I have them moving up on the bubble. And is there enough room for a Buffalo and an Ottawa to get in there? It's going to be very interesting. I think the Sens are going to have a tough time. I think they've come a long way, just like Montreal. Montreal has improved. They're a better team, or they will be a better team this year than they were last year. I don't think Montreal has enough to make the playoffs. But hey, you never know, right? Slafkovsky coming along, if all of a sudden he explodes, and Suzuki and Caulfield and these guys have monster seasons, anything can happen. That's what we love about this game. But I think Ottawa's kind of going to be in that Montreal spot where they're going to come close, but I don't think they have enough. Hoping the Bruins win. Nick, I hope the Panthers are going to win. I'm not going to lie. But you probably already know that. BD, good to see you as well. I'm so excited for this. Murray going to seal the net. So that's a great comment there about Murray stealing the net. So we were having this conversation in my house when they first signed Matt Murray. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you giving Murray another chance? And hearing all offseason how hard he's been working and how he's been looking really good, I started to think about that. Like, we talk about Woll being the number one and Stolarz being the number two, but realistically, probably a split squad, and Murray playing that Marty Jones role from last year. But I actually honestly believe there could be a good opportunity here for Matt Murray to come in and steal that number one spot. He obviously has a ton of experience. If he can stay healthy and play well, he's got the size. The opportunity is his for the taking, right? There's no guarantee that Waller gets the start. So I think Murray's got a good chance. So that's a great call out. Think Stolarz. Yuvia's got the faith. She believes Stolarz and Woll. That would be something. The end of this doesn't. Yeah. Oh boy, Lee. Isn't that something? What's happening in Boston right now? Swayman is not happy. There's a big, difference in want and need, and I think they have up to December 1st. Was it December 1st to get him signed? Boy, it's an ugly situation there. And listen, Bobrovsky is a $10 million goaltender. Swayman, yes, he has not played as a number one starter a whole season. He is absolutely outstanding. What he did in the playoffs was magic. I think he's an $8.5 million guy, 8.5, 9, the way the cap is going. But they got to get that one done. They have to. Leafs will come out flying and have it tied up before the halfway mark. I hope so, Rich. I hope they'll give the fans a show. I hope they will give that fans a show for sure. Swayman gets traded. Would you do Marner for Swayman? Lee, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I have no problem doing that. I would do that. Marner for Swayman, and I give him I offer him $9 million and lock him up long term. 8 years, whatever it is. I would lock him up long term for sure. And he deserves it. He was good. Now, I don't think they would do that. And listen, I don't want to knock Marner too much. He's a 100-point guy, right? High 90s. He's going to hit 100 points. He'll be great. Len, Stamkos signed in Nashville, signed with the Predators. Predators making a lot of big moves. So we're going to have some Nashville coverage here on the channel. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that rebuilt team. Monty, how's it going? Yeah, let's go. Third period comeback. It did make the wild card in the 22-23 season. Trade switched by Florida. Okay, yeah, I'd have to go back and look. Nashville and Utah. Utah is going to be fun too, Lee. I'm excited to see what Utah can do. Don't even joke about Murray. Sir Gods. Spooky's not happy. Boston hasn't overpaid for a player in decades. They aren't used to having to pay full price. That's true, Rich. That is very, very true. I would trade Marner for Okposo. So Okposo, he actually announced his retirement. So Kyle Okposo wins the Cup with Florida last year, announced his retirement. Something we haven't talked about is all the transactions. But maybe we'll catch up with that next game. But yeah, Okposo hitting that retirement button. Gonna call it a career, and a good career to go out on top. Preds the team to watch. I think they're going to have a wild ride. They are going to be the team to watch. They made a lot of big moves, and they're going to be fun. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have some Preds coverage here on the channel. Again, I am going to be investing in a service so I can get all the games, all the at-a-market games, so we'll be able to expand our coverage and pick up a lot more. So, we will be covering some Panther games. I'm excited to see what they're going to do coming off the Stanley Cup. I'm excited to see what Nashville's going to do. Of course, the Red Wings are going to be a much improved team as well. They made some signings, so there's going to be lots of hockey to go around. And I hope you'll all come and hang out and enjoy it with us as we go through. So thank you for being a part of this game. We look forward to seeing you again soon. The players in Utah... Rich, I don't think so, unless it's in their contracts. Preds made some moves in the offseason. But Cap, they lost some time. They did lose. Oh, yeah, they did definitely lose. I do have an Ottawa shirt. It's a little old, so I'll tell you. I actually used to be a big Ottawa Senators fan. Back in the days with Jason Spezza, Daniel Alfredson, Chris Neal. I love those teams. I actually, my hockey pants, I bought a pair of NHL Pro Return pants, and they're Ottawa Senator pants. So for those that don't know, when they go into training camp, all the companies for all the equipment bring all their gear, and it's all logoed, right? It's all logoed up, NHL quality. Jacob coming in 29 months. Thank you, Jacob. Utah's first preseason was an own goal. Was it really? Yeah. That's phenomenal. Thank you, Jacob. That is awesome. So I went to Just Hockey when Just Hockey existed, and I saw I needed a new pair of hockey pants. And I couldn't find one I liked just right. And the guy said, hey, we just got these Ottawa Senator Pro Returns. Do you want them? And they had the red and black stripe up the side. They got the Senators logo on one leg, the NHL logo on the back. I was like, yeah, I'll take those. And they are awesome. They're the best hockey pants I ever wore in my life. They're phenomenal. But yeah, I used to be a huge fan. So you thinking Crosby taking a lot less money? Gordon, that's a conversation we'll definitely have to get into. I personally love it. I love that Crosby said, you know what? I don't need 12 million. I don't need 10 million. Give me my 8.7 and I'll stick around for a couple of years. Let's build something. I love that Crosby said, hey, we need money to do something. I'll take less so we can invest it properly. Good night, dude. So that is such a sweet move by Crosby. I wish more people would do that. I would have loved to see Marner do that. But hey, part of that is your agent as well, right? He had to convince his agent. He had to convince his people, I don't need more money. Let's just win something. And I think it's a sick move. It's a sweet move. Little Elf, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, third period time getting set. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. We're almost up to 200 likes, which is awesome for our first stream. 18 to go. Smash that like button, and we are 9 subs away from 3050. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's see, can we hit 200 likes today? Can we get to 350 on the subs? Do you have a fantasy hockey team league? Sasquatch, I used to play in a fantasy hockey league, but to be honest, because I've been streaming so much, I just don't have time for it. Last like 87 for 87. Longest streak. I agree. Such a class move. All right, let's see. What do the Leafs have in the bank? Can they find their mojo? Let's get it going. Period number 3 starts right now. Leafs now going from my right to my left. Marner going to flip this one across to Riley. Riley getting set. And thank you, everybody, for your comments. I know there were a lot of questions I didn't get to answer, but I appreciate all the questions coming through. In the corner, Marner trying to strip this one away. Shabbat's going to take it away. He's going to play it up. Here comes Ottawa. Ottawa on the move. They're going to hit that line, dump this one in. Sending it around. Toronto back there first. Tanev ripping it around the boards. This should end up as an icing call. And it does. This coming all the way back into the Maple Leafs side of the ice. This looks more like a Tree Living team this year. Yeah, Monty. Definitely, they definitely increased their physicality, especially on the blue line. Bringing in Hawk, bringing in Tanev. Those guys are going to be throwing their weight around. So I like what they're doing. Here's Riley over to Nyes. Nyes trying to work through the forecheck, gets tripped up, got it to Marner, and he's going to roll this one down the ice. Ottawa going to send it right back in. Murray out to play it. He's going to rip it high off the glass. Hits kind of one of those seams and bounces out as Marner, I think, got plugged from behind there. Ottawa going to bring it right back up in. Ekman Larson, he's going to take a bump. Playing this one ahead, trying to get it to Domi. Domi going to chip it out of the Leafs end of the ice. And the Senators played it. It hops up and over the glass. But they're getting in. Listen, Ottawa, I don't want to take anything away from the Sens. The Leafs, yes, they haven't been playing great tonight. The Senators have been playing great. The type of game they are playing has been absolutely wild. And again, Yannick has been spectacular, picking up a goal and a couple of assists here tonight. Amadio in on the scoring. Nikolai Kuhlman in on the scoring. Yes, the same Nikolai Kuhlman that played for Toronto many years back. Nicholas, hello there, welcome in. This coming down around Ottawa at the line. Stolen by Toronto. Domi going to play it across just out of the reach of Yarncroc. Yarncroc would have had a clear-cut breakaway. He just could not catch up to it. This coming around. Domi going to bank this one off the boards, putting it in. They're going to change it up. 2 minutes gone here real quick in this opening frame. Setting it up, is trying to move this one around. Long pass, taking it off the skate. Let's go. Here comes Ottawa again, juking it in. Jimmy hitting that subscribe. Welcome, Jimmy, and thank you so much. 8 subscribers away and 7 likes away. Good job, everybody. Here they come. Here's a long shot that's going to sail just wide as Yannick looking to add more points to his total here today. Here's Toronto going to flip this one up, moving it out. Pacioretty, he's going to get it down. A very lanky 6'2". Shabbat loses his stick, I think, coming across to Riley. Riley, long shot, they score! Toronto! Nice play, and Pacioretty getting in here. It was a good dump in. Dogard couldn't make a play of it. Toronto in there. Tavares, a nice job to steal it away. Pacioretty goes right to the net. Did he get a stick on it? I think Pacioretty may have gotten the tip. Riley takes the shot. It hits somebody in front, whether it's Shabbat, Pacioretty, or Tavares. It's hard to tell from the angles they're showing, but since they're zooming in on Pacioretty, I'm going to assume Patch is going to get that goal. Daily events, what's going on? 3-2 now the score. The scoreboard will update momentarily. Unbelievable. You guys called it. You said they were going to come out and work hard, and the puck is going to go over the glass. Josh coming in, hitting that subscribe. Welcome, Josh.
And what stood out for me tonight is he's looked like he's got his legs back. He hasn't
Welcome
behind
to the show.
And he does have that.
So delay a game, 2-minute penalty up on the board here. But Toronto will get a chance on the power play. Could they tie this one up even more?
Let's go.
Here they go, trying to cycle this one around. Toronto trying to bring this one in. Down low, trying to kick it out in front. They can't. Tavares, his pass gets knocked down. Delay a game penalty on the power play. Nice long pass. Nylander feeding it back. Willie. He's a shot from Tavares between the legs to Matthews. He scores and ties it up. Austin Matthews. There it is. Austin Matthews ties it up. Rich, you nailed that. Just like that, bada boom, bada bing. Tavares between the legs, Matthews buries it. AM 34. Whew. Where was this all game? Nylander with the shot. Tavares goes between the legs to Matthews. Your new captain ties this game up at Trey's. Wow, that was huge. Let the floodgates open. Here's another long pass. Toronto going to tip this one in. So Pacioretty does get credit for that first one from Riley and Tanev. And here comes Toronto again, turning it around. Grabinkin, he's going to put this one around behind. Reeves in the corner. Back to Grabinkin. He's going to cycle through, trying to put this in front. Here's a long shot, big juicy rebound. Reeves couldn't grab that one. Tavares and Nylander picking up the assists on that power play goal. Gerard, what's going on? Welcome in. They waited for you. That's right. Mr. Buck, what's up? Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. D, how's it going? Sen's doing Sen's things. Mike, how's it going? Just found you. How you doing? Can't believe I heard 2 goals. That's right, Mike. You brought the mojo. Welcome to the channel. Welcome in. If you're just coming in, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. We're 3 likes away from 200. And we are 6 subscribers away from 350. If you haven't hit that like or subscribe, help us out. It's free, and we'd love for you to hang out with us all season long. In the corner, Knives. He's in here pushing this one down low. Marner trying to swing it back around. This coming out. Riley with it. Riley turning around. Just about 5 minutes gone. Matthews bringing it in. Marner stretching the line in front for Knives. Tries to go 5-hole, but Solgaard comes up with a monster save. Matty Knives coming right in there. Wow. That's right, Endgame. You need to be able to play every period. 100%. But hey, it's just preseason, so we're not going to stress it. But now they're making it exciting. There it is. Thank you for hitting those likes. Great job. Like, goal, check. Subscribe, goal. We are 3 subs away. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. The Patches signing reminds me when they signed Spezza. Yeah, Monty, very close, but it's still PTO. But if he keeps putting it in, if he keeps contributing, you know they're going to find a way to sign him. Here come the Leafs with it again at their own blue line. Going to play this back. Tavares played it back. Tanev missed it, went through his legs. Tanev regroups, gives it to JT. Tavares trying to play it up, cannot do it. Back to Tanev. Tanev taking a look. Wear him down and jump on him. Here it comes over the line. Toronto from the high slot. They score! Max Pacioretty, did he do it again? I'm going to need a Pacioretty graphic if he keeps playing like this. 2 goals for the Patchman. Wow, Antonio, what's going on? Just like that. I love that Matthews stink face graphic. That is one of my favorites. Unbelievable. This coming in, taking the shot. Sogard made the save, and it just trickles through him. Wow, Pacioretty, Tavares, and Easton Cowan. What a line. Patch comes in. He had Cowan coming down the far side, elects to shoot. Beautiful. Toronto, after struggling in the first, playing in the second. Looking awesome now here in the third. And we still got 14 minutes to go. What a final we have coming up here. So he's still on a PTO. Here's a shot from Ottawa, and the Senators score to tie that one up. Zabrango says dango as he blasts that one in. And the Ottawa Senators going to even this one up now. Not even, these guys aren't even giving the scoreboard a chance to update. Holy mackerel. Unbelievable. So we are all squared up again. The Sens jumping. Party over here. My goodness. 4-4 with 14 minutes to go. It's like we got an all-star game. That's right. No defense. Wow. All right, here we go back in this one. It is 4-4. The board will update. Just takes some time for the points to get registered through the system. Reeves coming in, leaving it here for Grabinkin. This coming around far side of the ice. Toronto, McCabe going to run over his man as this puck comes all the way down the ice. Stenson, what's going on? Are we ready? I'm ready. Good to see you. Welcome in. Pacioretty, his second goal of the game. From Tanev, and we got another fight. Gloves are dropped. Brinkin drops the gloves. He's going with Gaudette. They aren't heavyweights, but they are going at it. Dropping them, punching them.
Round 1, fight.
Hadouken! And nothing else going on. They're just holding on to each other, wrestling style, and they're going to be split up by the officials. And Gabrinkin says, make some noise. Get it going. Getting that crowd raising up.
Because that's the bottom line.
So liked that one. Gabrinkin at 6'2", coming in, trying to make some noise. He's had an okay game, but he comes in and drops them. They're going to go to commercial break. Getting some fights in a 4-4 hockey game. Much better third period. Rumpel, how's it going? Welcoming crazy game. Yeah, it is a crazy game, but it is a fun one. This is what preseason hockey is all about. The youngsters trying to make a name for themselves. That knuckle sandwich was brought to you by Oreo. Dude, that's so funny. I love that Oreo is their sponsor. They got Oreo on the helmets, milk on the jerseys. What a great combination. And I'd love to know who initiated that. Was it the Maple Leafs organization? Was it their sponsorship department that went to Oreo and said, hey, we got this deal with milk. It's a good deal for you to come in. Or did Oreo reach out to the Maple Leafs and say, hey, we want in. Let's make it work. Whatever it is, I love it. Prep wants the Macho Man, wants that Randy Savage. I thought I did have a Macho Man one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Oreo on the helmet. Milk on the... Yet the Leafs get dunked on in the playoffs. Oh, Cam, well done. Well done, Cam. That was excellent. Very nice. It was Marner and Matthews. They love Oreos. They should probably be staying off the Oreos a little bit. But I will tell you, we were doing some shopping the other day. We found a candy store. We went in the candy store. In the Oreo section, they had all kinds of different flavors. And that was cool. But they had an Oreo that was all stuffing. It was like very, very thin cookies. But it was like this much stuffing. It was ridiculous. I don't even remember what it was called. But I can't wait. I hope they're going to do lots of Oreo giveaways and stuff at the stadium. Because I'm excited when I go down. Send me some free Oreos. You along? Yeah, Mike, going way back. Way back to the old 80s. To the 80s. Quite enjoyed it and stuck with it all the way through. Still watch a little bit. Look at that Grabrinkin giving a fist bump on the glass to the fan sitting next to the penalty box. Class act. Love it. That's true prep. It's not. All right, here we go. Here's Matthews coming in with a shot. Little snapshot. Sabrango picking up that goal, by the way, for the Senators. From Yannick, again, his third assist. Yannick, 3 assists in a goal. He's been in on everything. He's been a monster. Side of the net. Ottawa with this one, bringing it back around. Nye's going to steal it away. Here comes Nye. He has Matthews coming up behind him. He's going to elect to flip this one in the corner. Trying to bring this one around. Nye's going to slash the stick out of the Ottawa defender's hands. So they're going to pin it against the boards. Matthews in there dicking. Addison using his skates. Pinto is in there trying to pull it away. Batherson there as well. And Addison kicks it into his stick that was laying on the ice. Toronto going to pick this one up by the faceoff dot. This coming around far side. Tavares to pick this one up. He tries to cycle it to the point. Ekman Larson with a shot right on. Here's Easton Cowan cycling around. Cowan hasn't been involved really much at all today. Sending this back around to Pacioretty. Pacioretty to Ekman Larson. Here's a shot. Rebound for Tavares. He shoots, and that's going to go wide. Holding it in at the line. Back to Pacioretty. Down low, bumping it across. Tavares with another shot right on. And a nice save here by Sogard. Tavares getting in on the play. Yeah, Mr. Buck, I like Matthew Nyes a lot. Nyes is, he's got some good hands. He's got some size to him. He's a big boy, right? He is a decent size, 6'3". So he's got some size, he's got some weight, he's learning to use it effectively. So I'm excited to see what the future holds for Matthew Nyes. Will be sporting his jersey for a bunch of games this year. Coming out in front, Toronto's going to hit the side of the net. Domi behind, playing it out for Nylander. Nylander can't get there. It's jumped on by Gregor. Noah Gregor for the Sens going to play this one up, and they're going to roll this one down. Murray says, watch out behind you. You see him pointing to the Ottawa player rushing in. Liljegren having some trouble, having his hands full. Cade Weber in there digging as well. Ottawa bringing it away from Liljegren. They play it back, but it's deflected out and all the way down the ice. Ottawa going to stop it behind their own net, setting it up, turning around, and here they come. These lines look like they're starting to gel. Yeah, it took them a little bit, but they're working. They are coming together. 11 minutes to go here in period number 3. It's a 4-4 hockey game. Ottawa going to rip this one in. Tanev back. He's going to play this to Tavares. Back to Tanev. Tanev, he goes cross ice to Riley, but that wasn't near him. Puck comes to Reeves, and Ryan's going to play it to Morgan Riley. Riley going to send this one ahead. Toronto having some issues controlling the puck now. Ottawa going to bring this one back out, and here they come up the middle. But again, Toronto, Ekman Larson going to sweep this one away. Got a little hand on the Senator's stick. Got to be careful. You know he'll get nailed for that. Here comes Ottawa, shot right on, and they score! Ottawa, Reinhardt is going to put this one on, and the Sens going to take the lead here as Quinlan blew his coverage. Murray went down for the save, and Reinhardt diving through tips that one past Murray. Ooh, goodness. Another defensive breakdown here for Toronto. They just give it away. It actually hits the back of the skate of Ekman Larson as Quinlan loses it in the corner. They play it around. It hits the back of the skate of Ekman Larson, and it's just sitting there for Reinhardt as he dives through and chips this past Murray. As Murray went down to make the initial save, could not get over in time. So 5-4 Ottawa now here. And again, this is a situation where Toronto, they need to figure out defensively. Defensively, these combinations outside of Riley and Tanev are just not working. But it's game 1 of the preseason, so we're not going to ride them too hard on that. This coming around side of the net. Ottawa back in here trying to play this in front. Matthews going to take this one away. Here comes Matthews on the move. If you're just coming in, welcome to the stream. Make sure to hit that subscribe. We're 3 subscribers away for hitting 350. We'd love for you to join us all season long. This coming around. Here come the Senators again. Under 10 minutes to go now. Under 10 minutes to go in the third period. Toronto with it in the corner. Going to bank this one up off the boards. Little backhand is going to go out by the Maple Leaf bench. So we're going to get a face-off coming up here momentarily as they're going to take a commercial break. It's the only problem with third periods is more and more commercial breaks as the game comes down to an end. It hasn't been a great game for Toronto, but they certainly came on here in the third period. They've certainly been playing strong, but so has Ottawa. Toronto, on paper, has the far superior team, but they certainly have not been playing that way in this hockey game. But again, it's preseason, so we're going to let a lot of that go. Right now, Toronto's leading in the faceoff, 56%. They're ahead in the faceoff. They do have a power play goal, which is nice to see that they finally scored on the power play. A lot of penalties called in this game. Toronto leading by 7 hits, 21-14. Block shots are still mediocre, but a ton of giveaways. At this point, 22 giveaways for Ottawa, 17 giveaways for Toronto. Funny, Gregor won from Toronto. Yeah, TZR, for sure. And listen, I liked Noah Gregor when he was here. Gregor was a fun player to watch, but it was one of those things where he just didn't have a consistent roster spot, right? And if you're not getting in and playing regularly, it's hard to come up once in a while and jump in and be the best player you can be. So hopefully for Gregor's game, he finds himself in a regular spot with the Ottawa Senators. As well, I'm hoping for Nikolai Kuhlman. Nikolai Kuhlman, man, I'm so happy the Senators are giving him a chance. He's trying to make his NHL comeback. Not that he was a superstar when he played in Toronto, but I love his story. I love he's trying to come back, so hopefully he can get signed as well. Yeah, he had an okay season, but it wasn't stellar. Hopefully he does better. Yeah, I hope so. Hope so. There's going to be some interesting moves that Toronto has to do. I mean, I like what Tree Living is doing. I like what they're putting together. It's going to take some time. I'd love to see Cowan get in here and gel, right? Steven Lorentz, who they brought in as a PTO. I know he's kind of day-to-day right now. I hope they can find a way to sign him. And the way Pacioretty is playing right now, you know, can they sign him and Steven Lorentz? I don't think they can unless they move somebody, but time will tell. So here we go. Reinhardt picks up his second goal. Halliday picks up the assist. Toronto down by 1. 5-4 is the score. Den's going to move this one up. Long pass misses its intended target. Toronto going to turn and bring this one right back in. Over to Tavares, to Cowan. Would love to see Cowan get a goal. Sending this back to the point. Toronto going to hold it in. Riley tries to go back to Cowan. Cowan wasn't ready for it. Comes around to Tavares. Tavares putting it in front for Pacioretty. He's going to knock it down. Feeding it back to the line. Tanev finds Cowan. Cowan to Riley with a shot. Comes right to Cowan. Couldn't get that shot off. Had a chance. Tavares sending it around. Far side of the ice. Up pinching for it. Ottawa can't get it out. Toronto doing a good job on the forecheck. Puck comes up and hits Cowan up high and sprinkles across the ice to the other side. Yeah, Monty, I think that would be a great move if they could figure out how to make that happen. It'd be a really good move. This coming around. Ottawa in over the line, sending it across. Here they come again. Shot right on. Murray's going to close that door in the butterfly. as Gregor was right there in front. So a nice stop by Matt Murray. The Ottawa Senators doing a nice job with their breakout passes. They're getting out of their own zone real quick. And it's an area where Toronto has struggled, and I think mainly because from a defensive standpoint, Toronto has struggled today. But those breakout plays by Ottawa are really clicking.
There's Nylander winning a defensive.
Nylander wins the faceoff. Again, we're going to see him a lot at the center position. He's stick handling his way through. Nylander still going. Finally has it taken away in the Sens. Sending this down the ice, and will this be an icing call? Yes, it will. As Ekman Larson back to pick it up. We're going to get a face-off down in the Toronto zone. Lots of games coming up this week on the schedule. We're going to take a look and see what we can bring up and what we're going to broadcast depending on where these feeds are. But lots of preseason hockey coming. Tuesday, the Maple Leafs and Senators match up again. Thursday, they play the Montreal Canadiens right back here in Toronto. Here they come around behind the net. Here comes McCabe. He's going to carry this one ahead, dumping this one in, sending it around down deep. Stopping Domi trying to play this one in the corner. This coming around through. Trying to get it around. 2 subs away now. 2 subs away. If you haven't subbed up yet, hit that subscribe and check your notifications. We'd love for you to join us all season. This coming around. Murray steering it behind the net. The referee almost taking a spill. Back across. Toronto getting sloppy with their passes right now. They're going to set this one up. Cade Weber had to play it back. Here comes Marner. Marner going to carry this one ahead. Marner, remember, he practiced a lot defensively last year, and he's shown some defensive skills in this game early. Long pass across. Weber in deep, and he takes a shot. That gets blocked, and it's going to come all the way down. This one is not going to be enough for icing. Toronto's going to turn on the move. Hey, Dan, welcome back in. Toronto going to dump this in, getting tripped up. Marner goes down. The arm goes up, and the Maple Leafs going right back on the power play. As a little trip there. You can't do that as Marner getting some speed. So Batherson just going for the puck, takes a hack at the skates, and Mitch goes down. So welcome in everybody if you're just coming in to join us. We're here. We got 6:53 of game time left. Maple Leafs going on a power play, 2 minutes or less. Let's see, put it in the chat, a Y or an N. Are they going to score on this power play? Yes or no? Put in your predictions, Y or an N. Tavares off the draw. Toronto's going to win this. Here's a quick blast. Hits the goaltender. Matthews taking that shot. And Ottawa is going to clear this all the way down the ice. Riley back to pick it up. Here comes Morgan. Morgan going to carry this one around. They're going to bump it back to Willie. Willie on the move. We got a yes. Yes, they will. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. The yeses are coming in. Everyone thinks they're going to score. Len says, not going to happen. Riley going to turn. He's going to drop this one back. Here comes Matthews. Matthews to Tavares. They bring this one in over the line. Comes cross ice. Trying to slide it in front for Matthews. That doesn't connect. Nylander back to Riley at the point. Setting this one up. Nylander taking a look. He's going to cycle far side of the ice. To Riley, over to Matthews. Near side now. Down low in the slot. Tavares, he can't shoot. They feed it across again. Jam play side there for Willie. He can't get it. Sogard is down. Tavares going short side. Another stop. And Ottawa's going to clear. Wow. That came very, very, very close. Very close there. Sasquatch says no. George is all for it, says yes. Ben wants OT. Pacioretty bringing this one in. He's going to bank it off the boards. Ekman Larson, cross ice. Back to Ekman Larson, to Pacioretty, looking for the trick. He takes a shot. Sogard going to hang on to that one. 35 seconds left on the power play. Rich is calling nice, says it's going to be nice. Endgame is like, no OT. I got to go to bed. I'm tired. But a good play, good jam play, trying to get it in. Toronto coming close. 5.5 left in the game, 35 in the power play. Back to the line, OEL. Going to send this cross ice. Toronto Grabinkin back to the line. Here's a shot. That's tipped just wide. Pacioretty still digging. Void, says OT. Pass across. That doesn't hit Grabinkin. This coming all the way down. 14 seconds to go. Toronto going to tip this one in. Domi, first one in. He's going to go in. He's going to send this around the boards back to the line. McCabe going to hold this one in. Ottawa picking it up. They can't get it around Pacioretty. Domi to Pacioretty. He tries to shovel it across. Trying to put it back in front of the net. Can't do it. Come to the line. Toronto defender was backing up. It's a miscommunication between Liljegren and McCabe. McCabe had to race to get back. Liljegren to pick up the puck. Now gives it back to even strength. They did not score on the power play. Cameron, what's going on? Welcome in. Toronto going to bring this one, dumping it in. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. This in the corner. Ottawa working it through, trying to come around. Down around behind the net. Off the boards, it's going to tip up, and a souvenir for the youngster sitting in about the 4th row. So good effort by the Senators to kill this one off. They're doing an excellent job. They're going to go to commercial break. 5-4 is the score. Reinhart, he has a couple of goals here today. Jenik, what a game he is having. He's been factoring in on almost every goal. He's been awesome. Matthew scoring, Pacioretty with 2. Matthew Nyes getting 1. Lots of goals. If you're a fan of goals, this has been a game for you. But the Maple Leafs trying to tie this one up. Again, first game of preseason, so it's all for fun. No points on the line. Taking a look in the 3rd period in New Jersey, Sheldon Keefe. Him and the Devils are down 3-2 to the Islanders right now. Vegas, they're up 3-0 over the San Jose Sharks. Gosh, I really hope San Jose has a better year than they did last year. I hope Celebrini has a good season for them, but you don't want to see them getting blown out of the water. So those are the other games still in progress. Right now, everything else has completed. It was a fun afternoon of hockey. Lots of hockey. And we will have lots more coming around. So lots of hockey. And hey, we bring you the type of games that we can. And we love our hockey. And we'll bring you as much as we can. That's for sure. Who's the coach for the Leafs? Excuse me. That would be Craig Berube, Dan. Craig Berube, the new coach for the Maple Leafs, coming in. Travis Green, ex-Maple Leaf Travis Green, your coach of the Ottawa Senators. So a lot of guys, Sens have some big names, obviously not playing tonight. Claude Giroux, Dave Perrin, Travis Harmonic, Nick Jansen, Anton Forsberg, Nick Cousins, Linus Allmark, Matthew Highmore. A lot of names. Brady Tkachuk. So they have Strutzel, of course. A lot of big names in their lineup looking to turn it around. Of course, the fact that they went and got Allmark, they're hoping to turn their chance of winning around. All right, here we go. 4 minutes left in this one. Average term, what's going on? Welcome in. I know, right? With this all-star team the Leafs have out right now, it would not look good. But hey, it's preseason, so they're just getting their legs. Everyone's getting back into it. You can practice as much as you want, but nothing gets you ready for game conditions. 4 minutes to go. We're still 2 subscribers away. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to hang out all season long. Here's a shot right on. Nyes couldn't gobble up that rebound. Grinch, you're welcome, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. This coming through. Riley coming across. And Grinch, do me a favor. Please wish my best to you-know-who. I'd appreciate that when you can. Wish the best for a good season. This coming around down in the corner. Victoria, hello there. James, what's going on? Never underestimate the Sens. Absolutely. This coming through. Here's Nyes. Nyes going to pick it up, trying to get it out. Ottawa doing a good job all over Nyes. 3:22 to go here. Shabbat going to hold this one in. Toronto going to back this one up. Hockey is back. Troll Gator, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. This is going to turn around. Here comes Ottawa yet again. The Sens working in. Here's a backhand trying to go high over the shoulder, short side. Nice stop there, Murray following it the whole way. Tanev trying to pick that one up. This back to the line. Ottawa doing a nice job holding this one in. Trying to cycle through. Down around far side. Addison, boy, he has been awesome for the Sens. Big hit in the corner. Toronto's going to pick up the puck. They're going to flip it. Pacioretty couldn't knock that one down out of the air. Thank you, my friend. You know I will. Absolutely. 2:37 to go, and there it is. 24,350. Thank you all so very much for hitting that subscribe. We're going to have so much fun all season long. We're going to make some tweaks. We're going to make some changes to some of the widgets we use and some of the things we do as the preseason goes along. We're going to introduce a bunch of new stuff as well. All right, here come the Sens. They're going to send this one all the way down the ice. Blue Ray coached the Blues to win a cup. Yeah, he certainly did. That was a fun Blues team to watch. All the way down, icing called. 2:22 to go. Is that a sign that number 22, Jake McCabe, will score the tying goal? So they are coming strong. We've seen some good things by this Maple Leaf team, but the weak point or the struggle point has been their defensive game. Their defensive side has been a problem.
I don't think there's any question that he wants to see who can click, and part of being a
here they come off the draw. This down in the corner. Ottawa feeding it around. It's going to come all the way out. All the way down the ice. 2 minutes to go. And if you look over here at the kind of shot map, you'll see Ottawa's shooting from all around the ice, but their goals have come from that box in front. Toronto has focused most of their play right down in front of the net. So this coming around, under 2 minutes to go. Matt Murray goes to the bench. So it's a 6-on-5 situation. Toronto's going to steal. Tavares has this in. Toronto has pulled the goalie. Empty netter. Here's a shot right on. And a nice stop by Sogard. Gator overtime. Will we get it? We'll be back and watch T.O. do the same every year in the past. Well, hopefully, Sasquatch, hopefully this year will be a little different. So there was a big high stick. Amadio, big high stick. No call. So Yarncroc takes it right in the face. No call. That one gets let go. So the Leafs should have had a power play opportunity. So it really should be a 6-on-4. But the officials do not call it. We got a timeout called here by Toronto. They're going to draw up a play, and that's going to give me an opportunity to remind you that well in the chat, you are earning points. Check your points at any time by keying in !points. That will tell you exactly how many points you have earned. Then you can use some of our redemptions to bring up the various graphics you see on the screen that you've been seeing all night long. The Go Leafs Go, the Austin Matthews, the Dancing Leaf Player. You can play with those all season long. Plus, channel members, you have the added benefit of using the custom emojis. So lots of custom emojis for channel members to play with. If you want to join the membership team, at the bottom of your chat, there's a little $sign. Click on that, and it will take you to the super chats and the membership screen. As well, if you check the pinned message up top, our PayPal link is there. If you wanted to drop us a little note, a little thank you, we certainly appreciate it. This coming around, trying to get through. Matthews behind the net, trying to bring it around. Here's a quick shot, jam play in front, and Sogard with the glove rips that across.
There's no clear indication that that was a set play, but here again is a different look.
Big time play. Big time play.
You know, Gretzky-esque. I'm not sure if that's exactly what Mark Savard drew up, but
here they come. Ottawa going to rip this one around the corner. Thank you, Gerard. Right back at you, buddy. This is going to hop over. Toronto can't hold it in. Still an empty net situation here. Thank goodness Ridley Gregg isn't playing. We don't want another Slap shot into the empty net. This coming around, chipping this one into the corner. Back to the line, Riley. Cross ice. Getting set. Toronto putting this across. Here's Riley going down low. Marner with it. Marner banking it around behind the net. Matthews to Marner. Marner to Matthews to Tavares. Shot, that one is stopped. Matthews coming the other side. Taking a look. Feeding it one-timer right on. And a nice save as Pacioretty is digging in the breadbasket trying to pull that one out. But Sogard is going to hang on to that one. Wow, that was huge. What a save.
This is a clear setup. And very intriguing when you think of the best passers.
That was incredible. I agree, Endgame. That was tough. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. That was tough, but you guys know,
Let's go.
sick or healthy, I will be here in some way, shape, or form. Even when I couldn't get off the couch, we found a way to make it work. Hopefully, we don't have to do that again. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Brady Shade. Welcome in. Here comes Toronto stepping in over the line. Nylander to Pacioretty. Pacioretty putting it in the slot. Down low. Nylander shooting. Nylander scores. Toronto ties it up. Big Willie style. Big Willie. That's exactly what we needed. There it is, William Nylander. Holy moly, Pacioretty getting involved. Patch, Tavares, Willie upstairs, smashes the cookie jar. The cookies are falling out, but we got a tie game. Sogard was down, made the first save, but Nylander tucks home. Wow, the follow-up opportunity. That was outstanding. So this is going to be all squared away. Tavares and Pacioretty tying it up. 2 assists for Tavares. Patch with 2 goals and an assist here in a 3-point night. Toronto looking for more. 5 seconds to go. In the corner, Ottawa's going to bank it off the boards. This comes out. The buzzer's going to go. And ladies and gentlemen, it's one game, and we are going to overtime. Unbelievable.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Overtime here in the beginning of the preseason. This is what we love. Wow, always exciting. Absolutely, Grinch. Let's go. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're getting overtime. We got overtime in the prospect tournament. We're getting overtime here again today. This is, even though it doesn't count for anything, it's good practice. Christian, he looks real good. Real good. I like how he's been contributing. Yes, his foot speed is not what it was, but his hand-eye coordination is really good. His passing is crisp. He seems to have found that goal-scoring touch. The kid has the kid. He's not much of a kid anymore, but a 3-point night. Got to love it. He is looking really good. That's right. In the spirit of Hayden, overtime coming up. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I'll take Ecamm. Absolutely. Let's give a ton of credit to this Ottawa team. They've been outstanding. Huge shout outs to Jan Jenik. Jenik picking up a goal, and he's got 3 assists. He's been awesome. Reinhardt has 2 goals. Sabrango, a goal and a fight. He's been in here. Reinhardt has a couple of assists as well. Adam Gaudette scoring. But man, Toronto, what a goal by Nylander with the goalie out. Pacioretty, he has 2. Can he seal the deal with a game-winning hat-trick goal in overtime? This is going to be a whole lot of fun. Doesn't count. No points in the preseason. That's right. It's all for fun. It doesn't count. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us for overtime, do me a favor as you're coming in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and set your notifications. We're going to be live a whole lot covering the Maple Leafs and more. We'd love for you to hang out with us all season long. So make sure to sub up so you never miss a stream. Even if you can only join us for a little bit, come in, say hello. But right now it's overtime. Riley Matthews, Marner for Toronto, Batherson, Pinto, Shabbat for Ottawa. Let's see, Toronto first puck. Here comes Riley, Matthews curling to the far side. He's going to drop it for Marner. Marner near side, cutting towards the middle of the ice. Marner with speed, going all the way, and he elects to throw it over to Matthews. Matthews behind the net, up to Marner. He leaves it for Matthews. Matthews, he's going to circle around. Matthews cutting in the middle. Matthews on his backhand, going short side, misses. Matthews picking up his own puck. He's going to back this one up. Riley and Marner are going to exchange players. So Matthews going to pass this one up to Nylander. Matthews going to hop over. Nylander's on here with McCabe and Domi. Domi, he's cutting through the middle. Domi taking a look. Cross-ice pass McCabe back to Domi. Domi waiting. Domi going to drop for Nylander. Nylander cutting through the middle. Backhand. Nylander doesn't miss by much. Domi going to pick up the puck as it went off the glass. Here's McCabe. McCabe coming in. He's going to cycle this back around. Batherson, Pinto, Shabbat all still on here. They haven't switched yet. Toronto cycling it around. Domi going to hop off now. Toronto going to exchange again as Nylander's going to cut. Now he's going to cycle around. Pacioretty coming on. Patch is curling. McCabe goes off. Nylander with this one now. Pacioretty and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Nylander going to make his way off. Ek passes it back to Pacioretty. Here comes Matthew Nyes. Nyes on with Patch and Ek. Here he comes over the line. Ekman-Larsson. He's going to get stopped at the line, but there's Pacioretty to pick this one right back up. Going to pass it across. Back over to Pacioretty. Patch is looking for three. He's got Nyes breaking. Patch shoots. And a big stop there. Ottawa gets their first puck 2 minutes into this overtime. Here comes Ottawa. Going to drop this one back. Ottawa going to change some legs. Cycling around in front. Matthews going to knock it down. He can't clear. Here's another shot. In and out of the glove of Murray. Riley going to pick this one up. Riley, Matthews, Marner coming back for Toronto. Matthews with a nifty move. He's cutting in. He's got Marner. He can't hit him with the pass. Ottawa blocking that. The Senators going to reverse it behind their own net. 2:35 left to go in overtime. Here come the Sens, going to carry this one up. McCabe back, look out. Ottawa walking right through everybody. Matt Murray can't get the save. And the Ottawa Senators score to win it in overtime. What a goal. That was sick, wicked, and nasty. What a move, going through absolutely everybody. And Matt Murray kicking out that leg, trying to make the save. Just couldn't come up with it. This was absolutely incredible. I mean, Toronto came close. They had their chances, but this was the Ottawa Senators with a nifty little inside-outside move. McCabe had nowhere to go. Wow. That was absolute ridiculousness for Yamichuk. Yamichuk. What a sick move. Ottawa takes this one home. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. What an unbelievable game. What a move. What a finish. Let's review all the stats. We're going to break this one down for you. All right, we are set to go here. Let's get rid of this right now. We'll leave this one up. Let's break down. Here are all your goal scores. It all started. By the way, if you're going to bow out now, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure you sub up before you leave. It all started in the first. Jan Jenik picked up his first from McEwen and Nikolai Kuhlman. In the second period, it was Matthew Nyes. He scores from Marner and Tanev. Then it was Reinhardt for Ottawa getting his first from Amadio and Jenik. Adam Gaudette, he gets his first from Jenik and Reinhardt. In the third period, it was Pacioretty, his first from Tavares and Riley. Then it was Matthews on the power play from Tavares and Nylander. Then Pacioretty again from Tanev. Then it was Sabrango, his first from Jenik and Reinhardt. Reinhardt then his second from Halliday. And then right in the closing moments, it was William Nylander, his first from Tavares and Pacioretty. And then last but not least, just moments ago in overtime, Yamichuk, he tucks it home with an absolute ridiculous move to put the Ottawa Senators ahead 6-5. Overall, 34 shots for Ottawa, 37 shots for Toronto. It's hard to believe Toronto only had like 5 shots halfway through the second period, but yet they come out on top 37-34 in terms of the shots. Toronto dominated the faceoff circle 58%. They had a power play goal, lots of hits. Toronto wins that category as well. 25 hits to 18 from Ottawa. 16 block shots for Ottawa, 8 for Toronto. I don't expect guys to be going out and blocking shots here in the preseason. Tons of giveaways, though. 27 giveaways for Ottawa, 21 giveaways for Toronto. Those are your stats. All in all, listen, it was a fun, exciting game. Toronto played very poorly in the first period and halfway through the second period. The defensive end was atrocious. But hey, it's game one. Max Domi ends up -3 tonight. That's not good. Quillen ends up -2. Max Pacioretty ends up +2 with 2 goals and an assist for a 3-point night. Also, Chris Tanev, he's a +1, picking up 2 points. Jake McCabe, not a good night at the office, ends up with a -4. McCabe himself, only 1 shot, but ends up a -4. Morgan Rielly, on the other hand, when you give up 6 goals, Morgan Rielly walks away as +3. So that's pretty amazing. Good job, Morgan Rielly. Ekman Larson also ends up -2. Cade Weber ends up -1. Matt Murray stopped 8 of 11 shots at even strength, and that's where he's going to end up, a 7-2-7 in 30 minutes of play. Not great. Joseph Wall, on the other hand, stopped 12 of 15 at even strength and 8 of 8 on the power play. He ends up with an 870. So again, not great. It's only game 1 of the preseason, and that's okay. It was entertaining. It was fun. It's going to take a while for everybody to get back in the flow, and these games don't count for anything. So no need to get stressed out. No need to change your predictions or lose faith. It's game 1 of the preseason. Thank you to all the mods for doing what you do. We appreciate it. Thank you for everything. To all of our channel members, thank you for supporting us through membership. It really makes the world of difference to us. I want to thank Richard joining the All-Star membership crew and also gifting 5 memberships tonight. Richard, thank you so much. Lala's Place gifted a membership as well. Lala's Place, I didn't see that earlier, so thank you so much for that. Jose coming in with the happy birthday super chat. Thank you, Jose, for that. Really appreciate it. And of course, I Can Prep as well, coming in with the super chat. Wyatt, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope they give him a contract. Pacioretty, yes, I would think so. If he can continue to perform like this, he's proven he's back, right? His foot speed is a little slower, but he's looking okay. X16, how's it going? Nylander at center just didn't work. Dude was playing center, yet he was cherry picking there about. It's going to take a while. But again, what we don't know is we don't know what the instructions were given. We don't know what they were focusing on in this game. So take it for what it is. It was fun. We got a couple of games coming up this week. We're going to set those streams up coming up tomorrow. I guess I'll get them set up for this week. Paul, do you have an email? Yes. If one of the mods could drop in my email for Paul, that would be great. Paul, you can also find us, everybody, you can find us on Facebook at the Samwelb 12 Experience. You can also find us on Instagram or check out our website, samwelb12experience.com. On our website, you can link to all of our socials. You can send me a message through the website as well. But this was an absolute blast. So much fun. We appreciate it. Listen, hockey is back, right? Who cares what the scores are? There's a winner and a loser. It's preseason, but hockey is back. We get a couple of weeks of these games as the rosters will start to dwindle down. They'll start to make changes. Who's going to sign? Who's going to play with who? It's all going to get sorted out, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I very much like Weber. He played physical too and strong defense. Yeah, Lee, Weber's a big boy, right? He is a big boy. Cade Weber, 6'7", 212 pounds, right? He is a big guy. They would love to have him in. Somebody we didn't talk about, they had him on the roster here, but I don't think he played a heartbeat today. Let me actually pull up the box score because I want to confirm. Yeah, he was on the roster. He didn't play. Noah Chadwick was listed on the roster for today's game, but he did not actually get in and play. So I actually like Noah Chadwick as well. Hopefully we'll see him later this week. He's also big, 6'4". So could you imagine? They have a lot of young guys with size, substantial size. So that could certainly, develop into something special. From the goaltending standpoint, I don't remember who said it earlier, but weren't sold on this goaltending duo. Well, hey, listen, tonight, Joseph Wall and Matt Murray did not have great outings. But again, it's preseason, but something to watch as we go through who's going to win this goaltending battle. Who's it going to look like? But Toronto is building size. They have some good youngsters, and we'll see what kind of lineup they're going to throw on Tuesday. I assume it's going to be a bunch of prospects on Tuesday. You'll get a couple NHLers, a couple of guys who didn't play today. They'll draw in on Tuesday, but for the most part, you're going to have a lot of youngsters, and Ottawa will have all their superstars. Coming up over the next couple of days, you got Toronto and Ottawa Tuesday, September 24th at 7 o'clock. On Thursday, Toronto and Montreal go toe-to-toe. It's actually a home-and-home series, Thursday and Saturday, Toronto and Montreal. Then Toronto pairs up for a couple of games Thursday and Saturday against the Detroit Red Wings, followed by Montreal again to kick things off on October 9th. So that's what's coming up over the next couple of games. We're going to see Ottawa, Montreal, Detroit, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So again, thank you everybody for tuning in and being here. What a great night. Can't believe hockey's back. And we'll see you this week. So make sure you're subbed up. Make sure your notifications are on. If you have any questions, feel free to DM myself on Instagram or Facebook. And of course, you send me an email. And check out our website, samwelb12experience.com. For all of us here, we say thank you. Good night. Go Leafs, go. Better games ahead. Take care, everybody. And I got to find my end screen. There it is. See you later. Take care.